Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
Guy going, rocking. He has no idea what's going on. He was okay.
Rude.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
How was your How was your golf yesterday?
Oh, it was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was great.
I think we won.
Did you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not. Had a blast. Had a time.
Did you have a
Yeah.
time? Well, that's good. Where are you golfing today?
I have to leave in about 25 minutes.
Matt and Kayla
I'm
were
playing at Augusta National.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You ever look on? I swear to God, I feel like it's 95% of carts. If you look at the bottom left, there's like the little sticker that says where they're made. And they're made in Augusta, Georgia.
You know what? That does sound familiar.
Yeah, it's really weird. And I
They're just taunting you.
strangely always look for it.
Like I have been there.
Is Augusta just? And then last night I was watching my go to sleep night show was
West Wing.
No, it was Bandon Dunes Golf on Golf Channel.
Dork.
And by the way, because I took my son on Saturday,
To band.
I was flipping around. No, to golf. We played a little golf on Saturday for the first time in forever, and I was watching golf briefly on Sunday. It was like halftime of one of the games or something, and he comes over and sits down. Where's this? Why are they playing 2-on-2? Like, he had questions. And I was like, oh, are these the first little seedlings of the natural
breeding a golfer?
Yes. Is he, next thing you know, is he going to be napping on the couch, hand down the belt of his pants, just snoring away? It's a natural progression. He's going to start showing more interest in the garden. He'll start I'm not a beer drinker, but I also feel like if you are part of the natural progression to middle age, it's like, the cheaper beer is actually it's actually just as good as the regular beer. And then you go from having like 12 packs of oatmeal IPA with, blah, blah, Pliny this something to Schlitz. And you're just like good
Keystone.
with it. Yeah, Keystone, man, Keystone.
Who are you kidding? He has coupons for.
Oh, absolutely. He probably already owns a golf course. I just don't know about it. Schlitz, Pabst, Hams, Schaefer.
None of these exist anymore.
Is that true? Or is it just they don't exist? Because I imagine aren't you kind of a neckbeardy IPA dude?
No.
Not an IPA guy? Or just not a neckbeardy guy?
Like, I have one, but I don't get beer.
IPAs are just where I draw the line.
I don't get beer.
Yeah. IPAs are just horrible. That's just where I go. There must just be, like I've said before, I think it's a cilantro thing where they think it tastes like dish soap. I have tried so many times to sip off like the best. This is the one, dude. You gotta try this, man.
I'm with you. I don't have enough of a palate or acquired taste when they're like, this has a buttery flavor. All right. It tastes the same as the other four. I don't know. I can't taste the difference.
It tries to be all whiny, like, oh, it's got a front blah of this and that. No, it tastes like pine trees.
Somebody enjoying something. Oh, listen to this whiner.
I don't care if they enjoy it. Enjoy it but enjoy responsibly. 1-800 gambler. But I do. I can say.
At what point are you going to say, "Hey, I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum"?
I'm not going to yuck anyone. No, I'm not trying to yuck any yums. I'm saying I
want to yum somebody's yuck.
I'm not sure we can say that on the air.
606. One more time.
I thought we fixed that. And by we, meaning other people.
No.
No?
Apparently not.
No.
What'd you say, Chris? It sounded like it might be funny.
It's the thing is that when Chris says this stuff in the ear, hello. I'm not saying it's not funny. I'm saying it's funnier because it's presented that way.
Yeah.
But for the record, dude, I am way against him doing that. I'm telling you, it freaks me out. Someone's going to hear it. He's going to accidentally not say it or not hit the button right, or it's going to stick. Like, Chris is basically half the time trusting his career to the buttons in there. And whether or not is it really that impossible to think that one time he would hit the button to go say something in our ear, the button would somehow malfunction, and it goes out over the air? Like, there is a non-zero chance of that happening. So I had lunch with Chris yesterday.
You had lunch with Chris?
I had lunch.
Just you two?
In public. It was a client lunch.
Oh, okay.
So it was
how was it?
Three
you brought
of us.
Chris along?
We met there.
Okay.
And then it was funny because the client we met, we were meeting for lunch. Like, I walk up, and Chris knows his way around downtown, right?
Yeah.
I'm 100% with me. I've got the restaurant. We ate at
Echo and Rig.
Echo and Rig. Thank you, Chris.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good place.
And yeah, it was good.
Where would you describe that establishment at, Jason?
Right across from the arena.
Oh. So if you're going to go for lunch there, where would you park?
Anywhere near the arena.
But probably like the garage.
Sure. There's a 24-hour fitness garage.
No,
There's a
that's the one I usually
garage.
park in, but I was just following the directions. And the next thing I know, I'm on Capitol Mall, and I passed Echo and Rig. Like, it said Echo and Rig's right there, but it doesn't say, like, go park here. It just says, well, here it is. And so I didn't look for parking.
So you're late for the client?
No, I actually, because anytime I do I just don't, downtown just doesn't work for me. It just does. There are two things.
You want the Kings to move to the Thomas?
I actually, be honest, now that all the, Save the King stuff is over, I wish they had built it in Natomas. I liked it better in Natomas. It's a beautiful.
Start a campaign.
I think here we Natomas, 100%. I liked it more. I liked Arco. I liked that more. I'm totally in the minority. Golden Ones, and this is very serious. When I did finally walk up, I walked from the other side of Golden One, and I passed Tom's Watch Party or something. What is it called? The Watch Bar. I did wonder, though, they had a bunch of TVs outside, but I didn't see any way to cover them. Do they just and it looked
No, they cover them.
They do? Because it looked like it could have rained. And I actually, as I was passing, it was like a nice atmosphere. They're playing music. And I looked at the TVs to see if they're these little plastic covers or anything. They must just rush from inside and throw stuff over them.
Concerned.
I was concerned, actually, but also curious, do they have waterproof TVs and where can I get one? Was actually the angle I was going for.
You need another TV.
I do. So I was walking across Doco, And I did have, because I do rarely go there now, I did have this it was noon, Monday. It was happening. And I did, honestly, this is true. I literally stopped walking. And I just kind of looked around, and I had like a tiny little moment of like, this is so cool. No tear. No, maybe allergies. I don't know. No tear. Just maybe a tiny sniff. Yeah. I just looked around, and like, there's Urban Outfitters, and there's the arena. It looks beautiful, and we're going to this restaurant, and there's an escalator.
Whitey and Allen on the big screen.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Of course.
No pictures of us?
I don't see any.
Remember.
So.
You see anybody else down there?
Well, it turns out that, because everything's, whatchamacallit, TV stations, radio stations, all that, share some clients and stuff. So we got to meet this. I thought we were just having lunch with one of our sponsors, right?
Okay.
And then we look over and actually Chris was sitting. So Chris was sitting in front of the restaurant. He had gotten there a little bit early.
Just patiently waiting for you.
Just patiently waiting. He's like went home, got a little dressed up, Yeah, I was like really like, oh, I'm Chris. I'm going to be professional. See, I did it in a voice.
What were you wearing?
Same thing and more yesterday. Big red.
Was the client dressed up?
Business casual.
Business casual, yeah. Nothing.
So it sounds like client, Chris, you, dress order, or Chris, client, you?
I think it's Chris, client on the same level. Like both were.
And you're a distant third.
Yeah, and I was just,
You were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was in the.
Were you the entertainment?
I was a lady in red, except I was a guy. So.
Thanks for clarifying.
Chris, lady in red. Isn't it a one-hit wonder? Or crap. Lady in red is dancing with me.
I don't have it.
Cheek to cheek. Is it going to make us mad?
I've never heard of this guy before.
An L or a
What's
W.
it? Who is it?
Chris DeBurr.
Oh, DeBerg.
DeBerg, yeah.
It kind of sounds like Christopher. Christopher.
Christopher. Hey, Christopher. Was Lady in the Red the one where not
Red.
Huh?
Just in red.
Who is the girl? Who is the woman?
In the video?
Yeah, yeah. But also, wasn't she in the movie too?
Oh, I don't know.
Wasn't she also in Weird Science?
Oh, it was Kelly LeBrock?
Kelly LeBrock. Which was the one? Was it Lady in Red or was it? Dang it! There's probably kids listening. I think it was Lady in Red, but it might have been Weird Science. But one of them, I'm 98% sure, she walked across the TV screen and she was not wearing the clothes. And that was Carmichael Dave's first ever glimpse of that.
Well, I don't think it would be Lady in Red. Or is it Lady in Red in the movie?
The movie.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, not the video.
I was like, in the video.
I think she did a birthday suit walk.
Okay, because I know in Weird Science there's limited clothing.
Yeah, I'm almost
like a half shirt and bottoms.
I shouldn't be Googling this. Yeah,
that's fine. It worked.
Pretty sure it's Lady in Red. Oh, there's a lot of blurry. Yeah, that was the first. That was the first one. It was just. I think my parents were watching them. It was just a rom-com. And then I was like, oh, what?
Oh, jeez.
All right. Oh, get out of here.
Oh, jeez. Let's rewind it.
So Chris is sitting in front of the restaurant. And then it turns out that our sponsor, I'm not going to name the person because we're going to have fun with it, but is sitting at the coffee place 2 doors down.
Oh,
right outside. Who's
sitting
with him?
Who?
Sean Cunningham. Exactly. Like, what is this? What's going on? And why is he being seen first?
What's he up to?
What is he up to? Is he making
KCRA, where the news comes first.
I guess it's not where the meetings come
Sponsors
second.
come
yeah,
first.
hello. So I went over. And,
but I would look at it this way.
Yeah.
You guys had a lunch with said sponsor.
That's
just a coffee.
That's what was said, was that we got the meal.
Yeah.
We got the meal. Sorry.
You were like the prime time.
Yeah, we were. I would say Sean was the appetizer, and that's not the first time I've said that. He's a snack. It was not. And then, but no, it was great. And
did you ever think there was dessert?
There probably was like a.
It was a little bit sneaky.
The pregame thing.
Yeah, they asked us to order before we even got there.
Yeah.
But when we got there, they said, "Oh, everything's already been paid for."
Oh.
They took care of it.
But maybe dessert was with like
Was
Marcos Bertone.
I was yeah. It was good. Look, it was very, very, very sweet. Just a hey, how you doing?
Think you guys closed the deal?
Well, I really hope we renewed for next year.
Oh,
that'd be great.
Big.
But it was very difficult for me because I very much needed to lock in and into the conversation, but I was also incredibly fascinated by Chris being there and being professional, and I was waiting I was going to say to his credit, but that would imply I didn't want him to say. But like Chris picked his spots very carefully, and I was kind of like I knew Chris.
But he ordered the whole menu.
Huh? No, Chris got so I got soup and a Caesar salad.
Okay.
And then our client friend got, I think, just a salad, and then
and the tiniest piece of salmon ever.
Yeah, like honestly, it was like a goldfish. It was like and he made it. And then what'd you got something with chips?
It's a chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich with chips, and he ate half of it. And I really wanted to reach over at one point and grab one of his chips, but I didn't. I don't know why.
The client?
No. Chris got the to-go box, which I appreciate that, because some people are too cool for that and they'll just leave their food. And that's a waste. Like, dude,
hell no.
Absolutely. If you didn't eat it, and it's not like Chris ordered 9 things and took it home. He ordered one thing.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah,
So.
I know. Chris is just
Tupperware.
Like my hands are full and I've got like 2 bottles of wine. All right, thanks again.
I was wondering why Chris wanted to go to lunch. Now I get it. But it was fun on both accounts because, my mind's always there doing the show, and we're having a very serious lunch, and at the same time, there's a part of me that's waiting for Chris to be like, yeah. And then I don't know what like.
Okay, so you have to see this video of Dave.
yeah, exactly.
Well, good.
No, it was great. You were missed because they did ask how you were.
They did?
Yes. They did. No, we did. No, it was right at the very beginning.
Where's Jason? And I said, "Ooh, you didn't hear?"
And then he goes, "I don't like that kind of humor." I was like, "Oh, that's what Jason says." No, we explained what you were doing, and you sent your hellos and apologies, and not that an apology was necessary, but it just seemed like the polite thing to do. This happened right before the show because you and I spoke right before the show. We were actually talking about Steve Perry.
Yeah, we were.
And then right after,
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it.
we were talking about O'Sherry, right?
You were listening to that this morning.
Right, I was blasting that.
Sure.
And then right after you went inside, Cody from KNCI and another car pulled up simultaneously.
I think I knew who it was.
It was Jim, the market manager.
Okay, I was gonna say we printed the rundown. I went downstairs to get it off the printer, and I saw his light on. I go, "There's no way he's here."
Right.
And then as I went upstairs, I thought I heard it. I go, "Is he here?"
Is he here? He's there. And then so Cody and I will often, I'll see her right before the show. Yeah, how you doing? She goes inside, and then I was going inside. Jim had like a suitcase and whatever, or a briefcase. So I was going inside. So I'm holding open the door, getting ready to walk in, and Jim says, "Hey, how we doing?" And Jim's a super nice guy, right? And then I actually had the talk with him about that. I had the talk.
You had to do it
with our big boss.
Why?
Because I felt like to not.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy.
Not big like that. I felt like to not have the talk would be almost like disingenuous because I would have the talk with anyone else. But it was not like a stern dog. I was just like, it's funny you say that. That's kind of one of the bits I do on the radio. He goes, what? I go, I said that question stresses me out. And he goes, what are you talking about? Well, like a normal person, he goes, how could that question possibly, And then I explained to him. I said, well, when you say, how are we doing? I could be doing great. But what if like your dog died an hour ago and now I'm just, I'm doing great. And now I just assumed your mood. Like, how are you doing? No problem. How are we doing? I have no idea how you're doing. And why would you ask me that? Why would you? I don't have ESP.
If I was,
by the way, I didn't say any of it like that.
If I was with you and he said, how are you guys doing? Is that too much?
No, because then I say I'm doing great, Jason. You're great.
My dog just died an hour ago.
But he asked how. Oh, your dog,
no,
or
you guys are doing. So you now are going. I'm good, but now you're assuming that I'm good if you jump in. But I go, Dave, my dog just.
It's
died
a great point you're making, and
so
but here's the difference, and you'll recognize it too, because that actually is legitimately how my brain works. I'm sure you'll recall this once I say this. Anytime a guest comes on and says, how are you guys doing? Mm-hmm. I'll always say, I'm good, Jason. How are you? You do. I always defer to you because for that exact reason. So I never assume your mood. So
that's when I say it.
That's when you would say, like, that would actually be kind of funny. Like,
wow.
We're bringing Lou Wolf on later. And if he says, how are you guys doing? I'd be like, I'm doing great. How are you, Lou? Or how are you, Jason? And then you're like,
Lou.
Fluffy pest.
Yeah. It's a tough time for me, but thanks for asking.
Yeah, thanks. What a weird start, right? And he's like, oh, what happened? Do you think he goes, what happened? Or do you think he just moves on? Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'd like to tell you all about it.
In the words of Tom Segura, there's only two ways to answer, how are you doing? Fine and great. If your dog just died, that means you're fine.
Yeah. He's right to a point.
No, a lot of people have some clever,
They do. If I was any, Norm, it's dog eat dog world, and I'm wearing milk bone shorts.
No, but you were going down the road. What's the one people say? If I was any better, I'd be
twins.
Something like that.
There's something like if my aunt had wheels, she'd be a bicycle. I don't think that makes sense.
So you felt good about telling Jim this?
No, well, I wasn't like, hey, Jim, we have to talk. Yeah, like,
come to my office.
No, we just had a nice.
I don't like it.
I think he's firing me too. I think that's probably why he's here early.
If you would close the deal with the client.
Well,
why is he here so early?
I don't know, and I mean, probably because he loves his job. He's trying to set an example and work hard.
He is an early guy.
He is an early guy. That's probably the reason. But also, when you see the big boss here before everyone except the morning show people.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 6 people here right now, and the biggest boss is here.
Yeah. What if there's like one salesperson? What a great morning it would be to be a salesperson.
Like I drop someone off the airport. I'm just going to go in early.
And you're sitting there at like 5:30 a.m.
I'm always here.
And he walks in. And you're just like, yep, nope, just early bird gets the worm. Have a juicy day.
Are we doing? You get a raise.
And I think it's important that we all agree, I think, kind of to Chris's point, which is the point that Tom Segura made. When somebody asks you hey, how you doing? Okay, there's a difference. If it's how you doing? Exactly. 1 word, maybe 2-word answer, like max. It is not an invitation to actually say how you're doing. Now, if I were to say to you, like, if we were in a quiet moment or something, I was like, hey man, how are you?
Yeah, that's different.
Like, that's incredibly different. And I feel usually I sense something's wrong. I want to know if you're okay.
What's more disarming? So the question is, how you doing? And you get, and then whatever the story to follow. You're like, well, I did ask. Or if it's like, how you doing? You too.
Have a great trip. You too.
Or, when the
Yeah.
answer is just a programmed answer that doesn't make sense.
The programmed answer is better for me.
Is it?
If
like you walk away, you go, that didn't make sense, but we're good.
But it's good. But
we're quick.
It didn't make sense, but I understand the effort. And
what was the effort?
The effort was the lack of effort.
Okay.
Because I get that at home sometimes.
But
Marriage
like,
rules
how
are
you
different.
doing? You're like, I'm glad you asked.
Right. Well, no. This happened, I think. Well, no. Oh, wait. That's right.
Quick story, and then it's not quick.
It's never quick.
Yeah. 30 minutes later.
My wife came home, and she had this look on
Shut the screen.
This is so bad. My wife came home yesterday around 3:30 from school, and I was downstairs in the kitchen doing something, and she had this horrible look on her face. She looked, I don't know if it was angry or sad or what the deal was, and she purses her lips a certain way where I can tell something.
She wanted to talk.
Something, and the thing, this is where I'm kind of a crappy husband because
You ran out of the house and jumped in the pool.
my internal dialogue was God, she's begging me to ask her what's wrong. And I'm going to ask her what's wrong, and I know she's going to say nothing.
And then you have to pull it out.
And then I got to ask her again, and it's a whole thing until finally it's I'm begging her to tell me the thing that's wrong that I don't really want to know.
That she wants to tell you.
That she wants to tell me anyways.
You have to do the work.
I have to do the work to get it out of her. And then she tells me, but she doesn't want me to help solve whatever the issue. She just wants to vent the thing. And it's her face is the bait for the ask, where it's what's wrong? Well, and I know that sounds terrible, but honestly, just tell me what the thing is. Just come home and be you're not going to believe this. Okay, let's go. Let's get into it, dude. Don't make me pull it out of you, wife. Explain it to me. We got a big show for you.
Do we?
Former athletics owner, Lou Wolf.
That Lou Wolf?
Well, the other Lou Wolf.
Oh.
Lou Wolf from the band.
Ah.
Yeah. No, the athletics one. No. He's joining us at 7:28.
Why?
Because last week when you were gone, he did a little, he's got a book coming out.
He wrote a book last week.
And he was talking about how the Giants are really the biggest reason why the A's.
I know you've got some thoughts on that.
I do, and so and you know what? God, this is the second thing I said to Chris. I said, "Hey man, you should send an email or find out who his publicist is. See if we can get him on. Just as a throwaway." A few days later,
I mean, you say that a lot of times, and I reach out a lot, and sometimes don't hear anything back, or hey, we don't really have anything right now.
You got him. Full credit. Oh, I'm Chris. I produce the show and get guests. See? Did it in a voice. Sounds like an insult. He's going to join us. We'll do a post-mortem on the Phoenix Suns.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What a run.
It was. You know what? Honestly,
Suns run.
We will always remember this year as the year the Suns made the playoffs, kind of. And a lot more. We got a Rookie of the Year. We got a lot of stuff to get to, Jason. So, hey, everybody, sit back, relax. You're listening to the, this just did. The #1 Nielsen-rated sports show in the entire city in any time slot on any station.
Hey,
that's because of you.
How we doing?
Hey, how we doing? Right here on Sactown Sports.
Whitey Gleason can put up with a lot of things. King's drama, meaningless draft grades, not to mention his co-host. But if there's one thing he can't stand, it's an uneducated palate.
The worst thing that's been said on these airwaves today so far was Carmichael Dave today saying, the best cheese on a grilled cheese is American cheese. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why? You ever had Gruyere? To say that's the best just shows that you are a gastronomical illiterate.
Be better, Dave. Be better. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Progressive's accident response can detect and send help when you need it most after a major car accident. But other accidents, you're on your own. Like when you accidentally call your wife Mom. When you accidentally say Happy Holidays on someone's birthday. When you accidentally wave at someone you thought was waving at you. We can't help with those accidents, but Progressive's accident response provides peace of mind after major car accidents. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Limited availability in California. Driver is responsible for emergency and towing charges not covered by the policy.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With a Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Did you try my Colombian tamales? They're delicious.
Yes, but the Mexican tamales I brought are better.
Colombian tamales wrapped in plantain leaves are unmatched, you know.
But the Mexican tamales wrapped in corn husks are the authentic ones.
At least we can agree that they taste better with Pepsi.
Without a doubt. Can you pass me a straw?
You mean a pitillo.
Tamales deserve Pepsi.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The next 30 seconds could save you hundreds on your car insurance. At The Hartford, we're passionate about your protection. If you're 50 or over, AARP Auto Insurance from The Hartford gives you benefits that really matter. And you could save $597 when you switch. How's that for a little peace of mind? Visit trusthartford.com today. The Hartford, your protection is our passion.
The Hartford Insurance Group, Inc. pays royalty fees to AARP for the use of its intellectual property. AARP and its affiliates are not insurers. Savings vary.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
What the hell was that promo going to break? God, it was just over the weekend. Was it my mom or my wife? One of them. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, one of them said...
Set the screen!
One of them said that they were like, does Whitey not like you? He is always talking trash about you like every day. Is that like a radio bit? And I was like, no, he hates me. I don't. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I don't. I'm not aware of it usually. But we talked about our market manager, our PD Richie, I think, who's very good at the promos. Cut that. So apparently Whitey took exception to my American cheese comment yesterday. Which I think I was I talking about grilled cheese or cheeseburgers or both?
No, both, but I think I know you said it was the best on hamburgers.
Yeah, like American cheese I think is,
You said on hamburgers.
Yeah.
No, you said grilled cheese.
I think I said both. Yeah. I honestly think I was talking about both. Maybe not, no. Maybe just cheeseburgers?
No, I remember grilled cheese.
Well, Jason remembers differently, and I believe him.
At his age.
Which one?
Whitey's?
Jason.
But here's where Whitey just needs to calm himself, because I didn't say it was the best cheese. Like, I don't in fact, I think I said yesterday, I don't sit there with a Triscuit and American cheese. Like, I love cheese. I love all kinds of cheeses. And by the way, I'm both burgers, grilled. Like, if I want to make a grilled cheese sandwich and get into it, then yeah, I can use a combo of cheese. Hell, I'll put cream cheese on a grilled cheese sandwich. Have you ever had that before? It's really, really good. Like, not as the only cheese, but as you can make a mixture of cheese. A melted pimento cheese sandwich is actually really good. I'm talking about, and that's what I was referring to, like how American cheese gets a bad rap because, it's not cheese. But whether it's a cheeseburger, grilled cheese, or whatever, like it's just, to me, it's the safest, best, easiest cheese. I can go home and I'm making I'm hungry, and I'll throw a slice of deli ham and a couple slices of American cheese, in between two pieces of bread, a little mayonnaise on the outside, and grill it up, slice it in half, dialed, maybe some tomato soup in the wintertime. I'm good. That's all. So if he wants to say, and I think he said I'm culinary challenged, like at least get the English right, Whitey. Culinarily challenged, but let's not, get lost there. Here's my deal. Well, you know what? Let's see. Let's ask about the burger. Because I if you've ever seen the movie The Menu with Ralph Fiennes, he also acknowledges that. Let's see. Hey, what is considered by chefs the best cheese to use for a cheeseburger?
In the world of cheeseburgers, chefs often go for American cheese. It might not be fancy, but it's beloved for its unbeatable melt and creamy texture. That said, some chefs elevate their burgers with cheddar, Gruyere, or even blue cheese for a sharper kick. It really comes down to
okay.
the vibe
Yeah,
you want.
stop. You're. I like the first part where you made my point for me. Also, how old and out of touch is Sacramento radio host Whitey Gleason?
Well, Whitey Gleason has definitely been around the Sacramento and Bay Area sports scene for a while, so he's got plenty of experience. But age and relevance don't always go hand in hand.
Are you saying Whitey's irrelevant?
Not at all.
That's what it sounded like you were saying.
I hear you, and I get why that
Yeah,
might have come
why
up.
don't you just own up to it? Just admit you said Whitey Gleason's irrelevant. Just say it. Say Whitey Gleason is irrelevant. Just say it.
I'm not going to say that because I don't think it's true.
How many exchanges end like that?
Just say it.
So many.
Say it. No, just say it. Say it. Say it.
I get so mad at her.
Has she ever said, "Hey, Dave, how we doing?"
How we doing, Dave? I should program her like that. Hello.
But with a New York accent.
Hello in the chat. Hello in the chat. Hi, chat. How are you? Campeo says Whitey's mad about my facelift comments. Why is he mad about that? It was tremendous. He looks young.
You said he had a facelift?
He got one a few years ago. He talked about it. I'm pretty sure he talked about it on the air, didn't he? Did he talk about it on the air? Pretty sure he talked about it on the air. Look at him. He looks phenomenal.
He does.
I am at the upper end of our demo right now. That's how old I've gotten. And again, just to remind everybody, I interviewed him when I was in 7th grade. That's how old he is. And he looks our age, damn near. What, you think that's natural? God bless him. Hey, can you talk in a New York accent?
Glad we cleared that up.
Okay.
If you ever wanna chat,
Hey, can you talk in a New York accent?
you got it. I'll give you that New York edge. Straight to the point, no nonsense. Anything else you want to throw at me?
The accent, though. Did she say it? I mean,
Wait, no, I want you to talk until I tell you to stop. I want you to say everything in a New York accent.
All right, you got me locked in. We're doing the New York thing, and I'm sticking with it. Anything you want to ask, I'll be answering right in this style.
Okay. Hold on a second. Instead of that, can you talk in the style of old-time 1920s reporters? Like, for example, see, there's a fire at Macy's.
Ah, you want that old-time flair, eh? Well, here we go. Extra, read all about it. I'll dish out the news like where on the front page, see? Just say the word, and we'll be breaking headlines hot off the press.
All right. Well, last
She
thing.
sort of loses it.
She does.
She does lose it at the end. Keep the accent the whole way through, and I want you to say the following. I want you to say, hey, stop talking trash, Whitey, or you're going to get it.
Hey, stop talking trash, Whitey, or you're gonna get it, see?
Thank you. The C at the end was...
See?
Hey, make a promo out of that, Richie. Anyway.
So, American cheese.
American cheese. That's it. I guess Whitey doesn't like America. That's what I heard.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's
too.
what I heard. Is there a French cheese? I mean, I know there's French cheese, but actually, now that I think about it, is there any other cheese that's called like the cheese, the country? I understand there's French cheese and this cheese and that cheese, but is there like English cheese or, Nigerian cheese, Australian cheese? I don't think so. Another unique part of America that Whitey Gleason crapped all over. What? Is it obvious?
Swiss cheese.
Son of a biscuit. Imagine, Whitey von Gleasonhofer in Switzerland doing a show right now, crapping all over their cheese. Oh, it's got holes in it. Who likes that? Oh, it's not even a real cheese.
What's his name?
Whitey von Gleasonhofer? Does that sound Swiss to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cooper Flagg won Rookie of the Year over Con Knipples. We will get to that and the NBA playoff roundup from last night next.
The NBA Draft Lottery is right around the corner. Will the Sacramento Kings secure the top pick for the first time in nearly 40 years? Will the coin flip loss come back to haunt them? What is the plan at the point guard position for Scott Perry and Doug Christie? We're about to find out. Stay locked into Sactown Sports 1140 and SactownSports.com for up-to-the-minute insight on all things NBA.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Support comes from Amazon Business. Free your team from time-consuming procurement tasks. Discover smart business buying where unmatched selection meets AI-driven tools to simplify complex processes so you can focus on what matters most. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
This is the sound of Jack, buzz cutting his way to a small fortune. To Jack, every time he cuts his own hair, that's $50 right in his pocket. If Jack sees DIY buzz cuts as a saving strategy, Wells Fargo is right behind him. And with their mobile app, tracking his savings is easy. Oh, ouch. However you make money work, we can work with that.
Mobile carriers' message and data rates may apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
When it's playoff basketball, you got to do a little bit of everything.
The intensity levels are at an all-time high. These are the NBA playoffs. Every team looking to make a run.
This is incredible.
Every player looking to make history.
Give me all you got. Let's go.
So tune in because this is going to be unbelievable.
This is exactly what we want.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google continue on ABC, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Prime.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The next 30 seconds could save you hundreds on your car insurance. At The Hartford, we're passionate about your protection. If you're 50 or over, AARP Auto Insurance from The Hartford gives you benefits that really matter. And you could save $597 when you switch. How's that for a little peace of mind? Visit trusthartford.com today. The Hartford, your protection is our passion. The Hartford Insurance Group, Inc. pays royalty fees to AARP for the use of its intellectual property. AARP and its affiliates are not insurers. Savings vary.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
On Sactown Sports.
Close race. But Cooper Flagg wins Rookie of the Year. I think they got it right, but if somebody said, I've heard really good arguments for Con Knippel.
Absolutely.
I think I would have voted. Well, I know I would have voted for Cooper Flagg, but if somebody, this isn't one of those times where if somebody said, yeah, I voted for Con Knippel, I'd be like, what's your reasoning? And they'd say it, and some of the arguments I've heard are fantastic, and I get it.
I mean, the one we've talked about with Rookie of the Year, I think the difference between this vote and almost all the others, I feel like in history, they don't really care how your team does. This one feels like an individual one.
100%.
Where MVP should be in that realm, but nobody ever from a bad team wins the MVP. Like, your team didn't win. It's like, well, okay. So then why do we do Rookie of the Year differently? I think there's no doubt Cooper Flagg's a better player, but it's not who's a better player, who had the better season. And I think it's a really good debate.
I think it's interesting what you say because, and by the way, that goes in all sports. You know, with you get the occasional Andre Dawson, but for the most part, it's good team MVP.
Right.
This is my guess, and I'm not going to die on this hill, but my first instinct is I think it'd be really difficult to do that with Rookie of the Year because aren't generally the best rookies drafted onto crap teams?
Generally.
And I wonder if that's one of the. Now, you could argue, okay, well, what kind of. Do you judge the rookie on the team? Like, oh, you were drafted onto a crap team. That team got better. I just wonder if that favors like your mid to late lottery picks a lot more than like your 1 through 4 were generally your best. That's my guess.
Or does it, to the counter to that, favor the guy, okay, I was drafted to a bad team. They're bad. They need me.
Right.
And I'm playing 42 minutes a night or 40 minutes. Like, I'm going to get stats. So
whereas other guy is on a decent or maybe even a good team.
And I had a good role and I help them and improve them. But yeah, I think it was a really good rate. I'm with you. Like if someone said I voted for Con Knippel, I'd be like, I get it. It was the one. Wasn't there a weird third place vote in there?
Yeah, VJ Edgecombe got the 1 second vote, and then somebody got a third place. I can't remember.
Oh, it was from Memphis, Cedric Coward.
Oh, was it Cedric Coward? Okay.
And it's like, well, I mean, that seemed a bit odd, but I mean, it didn't change the impact of the scoring of the voting.
What's really interesting when you compare their numbers side by side is it's almost a full sweep in the major statistical categories for Cooper Flagg. 21 to 18.5 points, 6.7 to 5.3 boards, 4.5 assists to 3.4, 1.2 steals to 0.7, 1 block a game to 0.2. But then when you go to efficiency and the metrics, Con Knippel has him in literally, like, Cooper Flagg has him in every known statistical category with the exception, obviously of threes. But then Knippel is more efficient. His box plus minus is exactly double what Flagg's is. And his value over replacement player is a full 1.1 above. Again, it's very interesting to see that matchup. By the way, both fantastic players.
Yes.
Both fantastic players. Both are going to be really good in this league for a long, long time. The only other thing I really want to look at here is Dallas finished the year 26-56. Obviously, bad season for them. Charlotte was, 44-38. And last year, Charlotte was 19-63. That's Con Knippel's best argument, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, not that he didn't have a good year, but that's a really good argument for him. I don't know if you had a chance to see Carmelo Anthony yesterday, but he had a take on this that I think
I did see that.
A lot of people might find, well, a little bit interesting.
We had something special in Cooper Flag, and we're starting to see that. Shout out to Nico Harrison, man. It's for seeing this right here, for understanding this vision. Whatever happened, how it happened, Dallas got something back, you know, in that. They got the number 1 pick. They got a rookie who led the squad in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. Yeah. Like you said, MJ is the only person to ever do that. So you start talking about Cooper's ceiling and a young face of this league in this NBA, it's Cooper Flag.
I love Carmelo Anthony. By the way, I've loved him since he was a freshman at Syracuse. And I'm saying this with all respect. I truly respect it. Not fake all due respect. I truly respect Carmelo. I do. I like watching him, and he seems like a good dude. But that is such a dumb take. That's such a come on, man. And I'm guessing there's a relationship between the two of them, and he's just kind of got Nico's back a little bit. But bro, you cannot spin it as, you know, when he said they got something back. That was not part of it. That was the luckiest of luckety lucks. Like, and fair play, they got lucky, and you got to be in a position. They beat the Kings in the play-in last year. That's how good. Barely, but that's how.
Like 40.
Yeah, just edged them. You can't say, well, like the vision, like when Nico traded Luka. He's like, you know, we're going to get the now. Conspiracy theorists out there might say, well, maybe you did have the vision. And you and I had this question before. Like, if you're the Dallas Mavericks and Rob Pelinka from the Lakers calls you today, well, I guess it'd be in a month or in a week or so when the Lakers are out. But if Rob Pelinka called the Mavericks today and said, we'll trade you Luka Doncic straight up for Cooper Flag, didn't you and I both agree that the Mavericks would probably say no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
I mean, they would have to really, really, really think about it, but I think so.
I think they would say no. And so.
And more of it now to me is, one, you had him. You know what? Mm-hmm. Whatever the stuff that got Nico to where I don't think Nico was completely alone. Completely. I mean, I think he did go a little rogue, but not completely. But they had their feelings for Luka Doncic the way, and we could all question that, but they did. Now it's you have Cooper Flag, who is not a better player than Luka Doncic, but at a much better pay scale right now.
Much better pay scale.
That'll change over time.
Younger, better defender, more active defensively, obviously. Yeah, that's. But like, dude, that you do not get to take credit for the trade in that sense. Now that I'm looking at this, however, I am curious. Let's see. I'm just looking at Cooper Flag and Luka Doncic's rookie years. They were both 19. Honestly, not that far apart. Weirdly, Luka Doncic outscored him by 0.2 of a point. Luka's got him by a rebound. He's got him by an assist and a half. Cooper edges him in steals, blocks, field goal percentage, free throw. I mean, I know I'm getting number nerdy here. It's going to be hilarious to me if the next Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, if Cooper Flag ends up being, because this is exactly what I think he will do. I think Cooper Flag will end up being 10 to 20% less offensively than Luka Doncic. So I don't think he's going to average, 38 and 8. I think he's going to eventually average 25, 7 and 7, something like that. But an entire universe better on defense than Luka Doncic.
That's a ton of value.
That is a ton of value. Plus, as you said, they've got him under control for another 4 years after this one, including a team option on what's going to end up being 150 1/5, 1/6 of what Luka makes. So good for Dallas. But I was trying to think this morning, and I don't know. This is my question for you and the audience. I'm putting you all on the spot right now. But I was just sitting there this morning trying to think of situations like this. And the one that comes to mind, and it's not apples to apples, but you'll get where I'm going, is this Trey Lance, Brock Purdy. And what I mean by that is John Lynch crapped the bed with his number 3 pick, one of the biggest busts of all time. But in the same draft, with the last pick in the draft, gets Brock Purdy. So it's this weird thing where it's like you got to credit John Lynch, but like does it make up for it? And how much of that was luck? You know, I'm trying to think of other examples where a GM just absolutely crapped the bed, but got saved, you know, either through luck or something that happened once in a blue moon or whatever. And that's honestly the only other one that comes to mind right now is Purdy and Trey Lance.
Yeah. Not completely the same, obviously, and not the same save because, look, Nico's out of a job.
Yeah.
Lynch kept his job. And they got a lot more out of Luka versus Lance, right? That part of it.
Yes.
But the luck of just the blind luck that you do a trade that, again, the biggest issue that we said with the trade was that you didn't open it up to the field.
Yes.
Like, it's weird to trade him. You're going to get ripped for it.
Yes.
But what else could have they possibly received? And imagine if they execute it in a way where almost everyone goes, wow, I wouldn't have traded Luka.
Mm-hmm.
But look at the haul they got back. And then they also got the same luck of getting Cooper Flagg. Then they'd be really cooking. They've already moved on from Anthony Davis.
Absolutely. They've already spun him off.
Yeah.
Which is why, to me, ever since going back to 84, 85 in the Knicks, this is for me on the Mount Rushmore of believable NBA conspiracies. The Knicks frozen envelope, Michael Jordan gambling. This.
Wait, what's the conspiracy on Jordan that he didn't gamble?
That he was suspended for 2 years because of gambling and other stuff, and that's why he went and played baseball and all that. That yeah. And then I'm sure there's one more I can't think of, but not opening up. Huh? Thanks, Jason.
That's the one you couldn't think of?
I could think of it. I just didn't want to say it. We'll take a break when we come back.
Game 6 of the Hawks and Raptors.
Oh,
series.
yes. No, terrible. 3 for madness. The A's were idle yesterday, but things happened that were good for them. Dave, I see here. Yes, I may have been stupid. Let's call me out on it. And Jason, you might have been smart. Let's call you up in on that. You'll get it. 3 for madness next.
Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
On top of home and auto, Progressive protects your boat, RV, and motorcycle so you can explore the unknown.
Actually, we just take the RV to the same campground every year.
Well, maybe you can catch your own dinner on your boat.
Oh, we can actually get pizza delivered there from this brick oven place we love.
Will you at least try a new topping?
Honestly, probably not. We kind of have a go-to order.
Fine. Just bundle home or auto insurance with your outdoor vehicles with Progressive and stay protected when you go, I guess, where you've gone before. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With the Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Mom deserves more than flowers and a card. Enter to win the JTV Mother's Day Getaway at jtv.com/sweepstakes. You could win a 6-night cruise to Grand Cayman, Mexico, and the Bahamas, plus $1,000 spending money and a $1,000 gift card to shop JTV. It's a mom's dream come true. Enter the JTV Mother's Day Getaway now at jtv.com/sweepstakes. And new customers receive a one-time $25 off of a purchase of $50 or more.
You know the rush when you reach that goal, when something you've worked for pays off. That's success. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why we offer a skills-based education that helps move your career forward. Learn how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science. Build your leadership and critical thinking skills. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start May 13th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Hey now. Lou Wolf, former owner of the A's. Is that how we title him? How do we title him?
That works.
I think so.
Writer of the new book, Moments.
Moments. He's going to join us, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. He says that the Giants, a great philosopher in the 80s once said, no one ever is to blame. You remember who that was?
Okay. Howard Jones?
Howard Jones. I knew you. It was a layup. I paid my taxes. Wasn't trying to insult you. I knew you knew that.
A lot of hits.
3
more.
Everlasting Love. No one is to blame. Things can only get better.
There you go. I think there's another one.
Is there another one? I mean, we're big Howard Jones people on Sactown Sports. Your home of Howard Jones. Things can only get. Oh, what is love?
What is love?
That's. Oh, you're right. Because I was thinking, what
new
is
song?
love?
I don't know if that's a.
I don't know. Hide and seek.
No.
Okay, 4. I forgot. I'll give you what is love. What is love? Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway. Yep. What happened to Howard Jones? He's still with us.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What the heck? Howie? Is he on Mount Howard more? Cosell, Stern, Duck, Jones?
Mandel? Or is he Howie?
I think he's Howie.
Ryan?
Desmond? Wasn't Shemp's last name Howard? Or Curly? Wait, Mo? Weren't like half of them?
The Stooges.
Hughes.
Howard. Yeah, I think we. You're 100% right. Knew we missed one. 3 for Madness, question 1.
With the Rangers losing yesterday, the Idle A's have a 1.5 game lead on the American League West.
Woo!
What is your benchmark to say, quote, they're for real, end quote?
This here's real.
This here for real. I know this isn't fair. I admit this isn't fair. Probably after, okay. I think there's different stages of they're for real. Okay, right now we're at, surprising start. Okay. I think if we get into June, they might have staying power. I think the All-Star break is probably the benchmark for these guys are actually But for me, unfortunately, and this is very unfair to the A's, but I think it's okay. I think it's after the trade deadline.
Okay.
Now, what is for real mean? I consider for real, because obviously, we've talked to them. They're not fake. They exist. For real means I think they could win the AL West, like legitimately. And my worry is just simply, are they either A, going to do absolutely nothing at the trade deadline while other teams in the division, at least one or two, pass them up, or B, even worse, are they going to trade, Shea Langoliers and Nick Kurtz for 19 prospects that are 12 years old? So for me, if they're still right there, and after the trade deadline, they haven't been smoked by every other team in the West, then I'm in. Then it's like, okay, let's go. Like, they could do this. I just worry about that.
Yeah, I think to me, I'm looking at the A's, and I don't know that anything they're doing right now is that surprising, with the exception of this.
Mm-hmm.
They have been a better pitching team than hitting team. I thought they'd be a great hitting team.
Yes.
And, hey, can they, do they have to win 8-6 every night? They're winning some shutouts. They're winning some 2-1 games. That's very encouraging. I think the for real part, I think they're one game above 500.
Yeah.
It's the division.
Yeah.
Where Seattle was great last year. Texas has been a good team. Houston in the past. So you're going, wait, is the division just down and the A's have picked the right time? They've been able to beat guys in the division, so that's important. So to me, the for real part of whether they can win it, I think they're more than capable. It's what's the rest of the division and who are they really? I don't know if Seattle was a one-hit wonder last year or not. Will Houston find its groove? I still don't believe in the Angels, though. They were at one point like, look at what the Angels are doing.
Yeah.
They've kind of come back to reality. So everybody's below 500 but the A's. So it's kind of like what's the rest of the division going to do over the next month and a half or so to see if they figure it out?
I think when you say that, the surprising thing to me is I just looked it up. I know ERA isn't the end-all be-all, but it's a measure.
Sure.
Are you as surprised as I am that they're 21st?
Are they?
I thought they'd be high.
Yeah.
I think what's strange or what might do that is I think they've had some games where they've given up some, but it just seems like they've got a lot of, a handful of games where they've given up 0, 1, 2 runs.
And won them.
And won them, yeah. As a matter of fact, their record in close games has got to be pretty damn good as well. They're doing the right things. Hey, man. We're sitting here going into May. They're in first place.
Yeah.
But you got to take care of business at home. And hopefully in this case, home takes care of business too for you. I'm looking to see if there's going to be a corollary is everybody just kind of still waiting? Is there still some leftovers from John Fisher and last? Of course there is, but I'm just kind of, probably the more confusing or difficult question is what would it take? What would it take for a Golden One type atmosphere out at that park? Yeah. Does it take the playoffs? And what would it mean to the city of Sacramento if the A's won a championship this year?
Oh, my gosh. Incredible.
If I know you... stupid question on the surface, but I mean it. If the Athletics won the World Series this year, and we took a poll of our listeners 5 years from now, which is a greater moment in Sacramento sports history? The A's winning the World Series or Mike Bibby shot game?
Oh, it has to be the A's.
Do you think I'm not 100% logically you're correct. I have zero argument against you. I guess, and maybe I'm overthinking it, I just kind of wonder what the average Sacramento sports fan would think, because the A's would be in Vegas, assumedly by then. I think this is more of a basketball than I didn't think it used to be, but I think now this is more of a basketball town than a baseball town. Wasn't that way in the 80s, 90s, but things are different. You have entire generations that have grown up on, albeit crappy basketball, but basketball. I honestly wonder how that vote would go from our fan base.
I think because the one thing we don't know, we haven't seen the Golden One / Arco Arena feel at an A's game.
Yeah, that's right.
It hasn't been remotely close to that. But I don't know what it would look like in July, August, September if they're really like, man, they're going to win the AL West and they're going to the postseason, and to have some games out there in the playoffs and playing teams like the Yankees or the Tigers or whoever, or the Guardians in the postseason. And it's like this win and they advance in like moments, like they have a walk-off in a playoff game.
I think that's an incredibly interesting thought exercise.
Because we haven't seen it.
To follow that through.
Yeah.
Like, you know that the national people would pick up all over it. Mm-hmm. The A's would be the story of baseball, Absolutely. One of the best stories in sports. This is unprecedented. A team that could be in Vegas as early as next year, that's Airbnb in Sacramento, is on the or in the playoffs. They won their division and they're making noise, or, hey, they're 2 wins away from a championship. And then it's like, if they win the championship, do we get credit for that as a city? Does that count? Like,
absolutely.
It does? I guess it does, huh? Yeah. Like it would for Seattle when the Sonics won. Right. Okay, no, you're right. Because I do think it would be a snowball effect. I do. Yeah. It would.
It's like under the radar now. And yes. It just would keep getting louder and louder if they have, some kind of run like that.
And then they make the World Series and they're playing in San Francisco. I know it's not happening, but that would be a gut punch.
You're Dodgers.
You're the Dodgers. Number 2, please.
Question 2.
Dave.
Hey, Chris.
If Orlando pulls off the upset over Detroit, will you be ready to say you were wrong about the Magic?
I think it's a fair question that I wrote earlier and made it sound like you were asking.
What did you say about the Magic?
I said I don't like the setup. I feel like they're a young, good on paper, expensive treadmill team. That their ceiling is conference semis, maybe a random Dallas Phoenix conference finals, but it's tough for me to see that team actually contending for a championship. Now, look, if they beat Detroit, that doesn't mean they're contending for a championship. But I will give the Magic a lot of credit. They're up 3-1 on the number 1 seed, and they're physical. Their defense is swarmy. And we knew that Franz Wagner was a good defender. We knew they had some good defense there, but and sometimes styles make fights. Yeah. I need to see, again, assuming they get past Detroit, I need to see how they do in the next round to really, all of us start making out together. But I thought they were going to lose to Charlotte in the play-in, and I was wrong about that. And then it's like, oh, you're going to get smoked by Detroit. And as we always talk about, we should have accountability in sports radio. I think you have to bring up your wrongs and your rights. I think it's the only way you actually get respect from people. I was wrong about them against Charlotte. They're proving me wrong against Detroit, and I'm all for it. I think it's a hell of a story. And if an 8 seed can beat a 1 seed, which I think has happened, once or twice?
A few more times now.
Has it now? Yeah.
Not a ton.
Not a ton. I think it's a great story, and they're relatively healthy now, and they seem to be that team that right now is like, yeah, we don't care if we're the 8 or 1 seed. Like we're just gonna. They're up 3-1.
Yeah, I think it. Now we're into the nuance of the treadmill conversation. So yeah. I guess I would follow up with you on if Orlando won, which would be a landmark 8/1. Mm-hmm. So it hasn't happened that much. They would join the list, and whether or not they won the next round or not, but didn't get to the championship. Mm-hmm. Are they still a treadmill team? Like that's the one, and or even the other side, Detroit, who had to go through years of losing, got the 1 seed, is having a dream season.
Yeah.
And if they go out, what are our thoughts? Is this just a part of the cycle, year 1, really, for them, or year 2? And same for Orlando. Are they going to be better? Is Detroit going to be I just think it is kind of a year-by-year thing, even though I don't think both teams are going backwards per se. It's just how high can either one get to?
I think, weirdly enough, they're both, even though Detroit is the 1 seed, they're both kind of still in that young, dumb, don't know what they're doing yet, not seasoned, but, so San Antonio. Mm-hmm. I would say this about Detroit. Obviously, if they get beat, if they're the 1 seed, they win 60-plus games or whatever, and they get ousted by the Magic. That is an incredibly disappointing end of the season. But if I'm a Detroit fan, I'm saying, okay, we just went from 14-68 to 44-38 last year to 60-22 this year. I'm going to give them this blip, but now next year, you need to show us something in the playoffs.
So if we were Detroit, Sacramento has exactly what they did.
Yeah.
We would then next year would be this kind of year. I wouldn't even care how many wins they had.
Just
get to the playoffs because at that point,
that's right.
You could be 1, you could be 4, you could be 2, wherever you are.
Yeah.
You're going. It's the playoffs now.
Yeah.
Because go and win 70 and go, oh, the best team in basketball. Well, you lost in the first round last year.
That's right.
As the 1.
That's right.
So now they're the, hey, show it to me in the postseason team.
And maybe I'm wrong, but I still think there are 3 teams I can see coming out of the Eastern Conference. And that even right now, it's Detroit, it's Boston, it's the Knicks. I could see other teams coming out of the East, but for me, if you gave me those 3 or the field, I'm taking those 3 in a heartbeat. I don't think that's a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, playoffs are a different animal. And, honestly, I'm a little surprised because Detroit's one of those teams I remember talking about this year. Good defensively, physical, able to slow it down, able to play a half-court. Like, this is a team that should shine in the playoffs.
Right.
So.
Struggle
boost. Number 3.
Question 3.
Jason.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's me.
The Nuggets dominated most of the night versus the Wolves. Do you think Denver will win 3 straight and take the series?
Let's go for it. Yes.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
I said they were a possibility yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, they had to win yesterday to stay alive. They obviously have to win Game 6 to stay alive.
Is it a must-win?
It is a must-win
Okay.
for them. That's the game to me. That's the swing. I think doesn't mean Minnesota. If Minnesota lost Game 6, that they can't win Game 7. But momentum would have shifted. Denver would have figured out a couple of things. It does feel like that's the massive game to me is Game 6. But they did their part yesterday. They were the dominant team. Minnesota, I'll give them credit. They hung in there. They had a couple different runs late in the game to make it down to 10, I think it was. In Minnesota, by the way, I mean, I said why I thought this could happen is Minnesota's obviously without DiVincenzo, obviously without Edwards right now. But missing Gordon's a big deal for Denver. But
it is a very big deal for them.
They played great last night.
And I think the whole Rudy Gobert has solved Nikola Jokic thing
Yeah.
kind of went out the window last night. 27 points, 12 boards, 16 assists, and 2 blocks. An absolute monster from Jokic. Now, he's got to keep doing that.
Mm-hmm.
They have to do that. And not only that, but if
But that seems doable.
it does seem doable, and if Minnesota throws we're going to make anyone else other than Jokic beat us at him, then that's where Jamal Murray and the rest of these guys really need to step up. There has to be somebody else capable of carrying the load beyond Jokic.
Yeah, and the other part, watching them in this series, each side, it just feels like every play there's going to be a fight. There's such an edge to that series, and it's chippy, and there's some silly, petty stuff that happens, like on every foul, and I don't know. There's a lot going on there. It's kind of fun, though.
I love it. They do not like each other.
Yeah.
And as long as it's not dirty, I'm here for it, dude. That's the best part of the playoffs. They're just tired of each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Big win last night, but David Adelman, he wasn't feeling it post game.
Coach, that's your best offensive showing of the series so far.
The offense doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've never said that. Did you get the level of physicality you were looking for on offense tonight?
It was better in the first 4 games.
You won. You won about that. What do you want to do, Chris? You just saying hi, or yeah? Yes. You want to break early? No. Okay. What else do I did have one other. Oh yeah,
Why is he so edgy?
I don't know. But would you like to hear? I got a lot of Vlade sound.
Oh. I was making the rounds yesterday.
Sure was.
Why?
Here's the thing. Here's why. And this is the nuance that, like, I don't see being talked about enough. Like, because Vlade's a good dude. And before you roll your eyes out behind, look, I'm with you. But what I mean by that is that Vlade he does not have that in him to be like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Like, when we'll play the clip, if you don't know what we're talking about, he talked about the thought process with Luka Doncic. And pretty much anyone else is like, well, that's done. That's years ago. I don't want to rehash history. They're going to say something like that. Vlade's a good dude. He's just going to be like, no, we can talk about it. Like, yeah, I might have made a mistake. Here's my thought process. Like, he does not have that. He does not have that I'm going to protect myself and do the PR thing. He's just going to be honest. And honestly, that was my big worry. And I told him this when he was GM. We'll go behind the scenes here, and you know this. So, Vlade and I were both smokers. Vlade had a section near the arena that he could go at halftime, have a smoke. Not a lot of people smoke those days, so I would oftentimes, I don't think you'd mind me talking about this now. I would see him at halftime. We'd do the little head nod. We'd go pound a couple of heaters, right? And it was kind of funny, actually, because there's like two chairs and like a little tiny table and like one of them green astroturfy things there. It's like this little, in the middle of like a warehouse or something, like in the bowels of the whole thing, off-site, because you couldn't smoke on the side. And we would talk about the game, and we would talk about the players and the team and all of that stuff. And you and I had this conversation before. Like, there would be times where I would be like, Vlade, like, I appreciate that we have a friendly relationship, but also, I'm in the media, right? Like, it would scare me almost how open he was.
Right.
And obviously, I never violated that trust. But I remember thinking, God, I hope, in the weirdest way, God, I hope I'm special, because not everybody's going to not violate that. Vlade was just a wide open book. He was always a wide open book, at least anytime I dealt with him, or in this case like yesterday, whereas most GMs are very close to the vest. I'm not showing you my cards. I just don't think Vlade has that in him. So I think Vlade, when you hear him talk yesterday, look, that was a mistake. It was a terrible, terrible draft in retrospect. I understand the thought process behind Bagley. I get it. It makes sense. Totally get it. You pick the best player. And I just think, I understand why he's getting clowned a little bit. Of course I do. Of course I get it. But also it's like, I hope people step back and go, look, he screwed that pick up. But like, also, we beg for people to not play CYA, to give real sound bites, to give real answers. That's who he is, dude. He's like, yeah, I screwed up, and here's why, and here's my thought process, and yep, it didn't work out. The one thing he said, and we'll play this clip later because we're going to talk to Lou Wolf next. The one thing he said I thought actually was fascinating that I had not heard before, that he had never mentioned before, was Luka Doncic was a big market player in a small market in Sacramento, if that was the case, was worried he'd lose him, whereas De'Aaron Fox seemed more comfortable playing in a small market and that I could keep him long term. That's actually really fascinating to me. I'm not entirely sure he's wrong about that. I don't know if that's not a justification for it, but that's not something I had ever thought of.
Right.
Like, I do wonder if Luka would have been like, yeah, Sacramento's been cool. I'm out.
Yeah, play that rookie contract and bail.
Yeah.
Could have.
We'll play the quote. We'll play that. I just, everybody's given the same stinking take about it, and I understand it, but I think it's interesting to kind of go back beyond that. We'll take a break. When we come back, former A's owner Lou Wolf next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
Progressive knows you could have easily taken the freeway, but you took the scenic route to see a waterfall and an oddly busy boiled peanut stand. Discovering the unexpected is exactly why you bought an RV, so protect it with a bundle from Progressive. Because although you may be 3 hours behind schedule, you're 6 jars of jam richer and possibly enrolled in a butter churning workshop. Switch to Progressive and protect your RV, boat, or motorcycle by bundling with your home and auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older and you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Welcome back. Well, sometimes you ask your colleagues for things, not expecting to get them. We, when you were on vacation last week, Jason, former A's owner Lou Wolf picked up some comments. And I don't want to get them wrong here, but it was something to the effect of, when you want to throw the blame around for the A's leaving Oakland, don't forget the Giants.
Right.
And as a lifelong Giants fan, I couldn't agree more with Lou. I can't stand what the Giants did. But to hear Lou say that, and then, and so I said to Chris, hey, see if you can reach out and get him on. He's got a book coming out. By the way, that book is called Moments, available, I'm assuming, Amazon, wherever great books are sold. And it is, it's basically, just to give you the log line here, Lou Wolf's been making deals for a long, long time. It's not just the A's, it's everything involved in that adventure, including some people that you may not be used to hearing people give credit to. So joining us right now, former A's owner, Lou Wolf. Lou, it's Dave, it's Jason. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. How are you?
Good. Thanks for asking me.
What made you write a book? I mean, honestly, just starting there, you've got, I'm sure, a pretty comfortable life and very busy and doing your thing. What was it that made you want to share the stories?
Well, I spent a decade with the A's, and I wanted to make sure that decade didn't go unnoticed completely.
Yeah.
And I sort of have faded away, which is logical, but we had a pretty good time, and we did pretty well, I think, for a decade. And I also didn't really feel that some of the fans were blaming me and John Fisher unfairly about trying to stay in Oakland. So I thought a book might do it. Maybe I'll sell 2 or 3 copies. That'll be that.
So with that message, obviously that was something that you wanted to get out. What were some of the things that you were trying to, from your accounts that said, hey, A's fans, this is why things happen? Just what are some of the messages you're trying to get across?
Well, I think the big thing is that we really tried hard, even though some people don't agree, to stay in Oakland. And I'm not sure that story ever got told. Pretty much the book maybe just for my family to go over it in the future. But I think I laid out our situation, plus other moments that I had good time at the dealing with the A's, with Billy Beane and the various players. The book isn't just about the Giants. In fact, the Giants is just something that makes it a little more headline than the rest of the book. But I like the rest of the book better, to be truthful.
Well, and we want to get into that too. Obviously, it's really interesting to hear you say that. Now, as you know, you're on the air right now in Sacramento, the current temporary home of the Athletics before they assumedly move on to Las Vegas. And when you're talking about here in the 916-209 to the East Bay, John Fisher, not to say he's not a popular person is an understatement. Now, Lou, with the Sacramento Kings, you'll recall, and their attempted relocation to Seattle, the Maloof brothers were kind of put in similar crosshairs. That had a different ending. But when you say John Fisher tried a lot more, let's say, than the public gives him credit for. A lot of A's fans listening right now with perked up ears. What are people getting wrong, in your opinion, about John's attempts to stay in Oakland?
Well, very simply, even before we purchased the team, I had a couple of years with the former owners. And our goal was simply to figure out a way to try and stay in Oakland. And maybe it's our fault, but we didn't get any traction even from the 2 or 3 mayors, and we weren't looking for money. We were just looking for process. But there was an attitude that not with the fans, but with some of the people in Oakland that we had no choice. So and Oakland had lots of other issues going on, from crime and homelessness and all the things that every city seems to face. So we were not a high priority. We should have been, I think, but I'm biased.
Sure.
Well, and just, going back in time, too, to maybe the heyday of Oakland, to have the Warriors there, the Raiders there, the A's there, and whether or not the teams were thriving, and at times they all were, can you personally believe that at this moment they're all gone?
Well, that's a good thought, because the Warriors were always the Golden State Warriors, right? They never called them the Oakland Warriors. And actually, I was an owner also in the Warriors prior to Chris Cohan, if you followed that history. So I think it was pretty clever of the ownership at that time to call it the Golden State, so they didn't pin down. But to me, that would be a way that they're going to leave one of these days. And they did a fantastic job of a new venue and a great team. The Raiders are always going to go wherever they really wanted to go.
Yeah.
A little more forceful people than I am. So we were left there to do the best we could.
I'm not trying to, of course, publicly pitch you against your friend John Fisher. It's just an honest question, Mr. Wolf. Do you think if you owned the A's today, you may be on the same track to Vegas, or do you think maybe things would have gone differently?
That's a good question. I'm 100% convinced if I owned it today and Vegas was available, we would be there, because we just could not get moving in Oakland, or even going to Richmond, which was also in our territory. It was a territorial thing that was frankly a simple screw up years before we bought the team that caused us all this issue. I probably could have handled it better, but I didn't. I tried to convince baseball based on logic, and I should have based on personal influence or something else.
Is this now are we getting into, and I want to make sure I'm not mixing stuff up, but this was actually the quote that caught my ear last week. Again, lifelong Giants fan, Will Clark, grew up on him. Love my Giants, but I also love fans more. And from what I understood, the blockade, if you will, of San Jose, amongst some other things, to me was really, really dirty. I thought it screwed a lot of fans from the outside. I don't have the insight you do, Mr. Wolf, but it certainly seemed like the Giants, played good business, but dirty pool maybe. And I also remember, and maybe I'm wrong here, but I could have sworn the A's did some fairly friendly things back in 92-93 when Mr. Lurie was going to move the team to Tampa St. Pete. which kind of makes it even more disgusting. Do I have the timeline right?
You do, and that was not a consideration when John and I bought in. But John was very instrumental in trying to help the Giants stay in the Bay Area. They were owners, I believe, at that time. And I, as a citizen working in San Jose, was welcoming the Giants. So it was not anti the Giants. What happened was that when the Giants looked at two different sites, one in Santa Clara, the city, and one in San Jose, they had to have a public vote. And it turned out that Santa Clara County was not in the territory. So they went to Mr. Haas, who gave up the territory in a friendly manner. No big deal. Giants lost both votes. No fault of the Giants. They just didn't have the traction. And the territory never went back to where it was before Mr. Haas gave it up. So just a stupid slip. And then years later, John and I unknowingly didn't know how much leverage we needed to be a two-team market. There were 4 two-team markets in baseball: New York, Chicago, LA, and us. The only ones that have a different geographical boundary is the Bay Area, and that's unfair. And it was also not, frankly, in the minutes of the meetings that gave them that. So the Giants didn't do anything that they didn't feel were right for themselves. Bud Selig, who actually got us into baseball, John and I told us very clearly, put baseball first and your team a very close second. We're a partnership. I think those days may have changed a little bit as billions of dollars are going into various sports, but that's how we tried to treat it. At that, I'm being a little self-serving, but that's how we tried to treat it.
Did you feel in that time, though, that as one of the two teams in a two-team market, that you were treated as second fiddle by baseball or even people in the Bay?
Not our fan base, but yeah, right. we were the second team, very much like the White Sox are in Chicago. But that didn't mean we weren't a major league team. By the way, your city is a major league city in my mind because of the basketball team. Every city that has a professional sport of that ilk, basketball, football, baseball, hockey, becomes a major league city, and Sacramento certainly is one.
Well, and a follow-up on that, as a temporary stop here for the A's, I know there's still local leaders that would like to have professional baseball here in the long term. Are they doing the things the right way now? Are they really being fairly evaluated by Major League Baseball? Because this is, as you know, a unique situation in a minor league park with a team here. Are they doing the right things to kind of get the right eyes on them, or is it kind of irrelevant what they're doing right now?
Who's doing? The A's? Or
Sacramento.
Sacramento, the city itself.
I hate to be too materialistic, but if you want to be an expansion city, you need a very wealthy group of people to say, we'll build you a ballpark and we'll pay the franchise fee, which I have no idea what it will be. And Sacramento certainly should be in the mix for that. Population-wise, I mean, just the I watch from a distance, the basketball team and the fans are terrific. So I think Sacramento could be like Portland or Nashville or any of these cities, but you do need some drunken, wealthy person to come along and say, we're in.
Well, and Mr. Wolf, if we sell enough of your books today, would you mind building a stadium and paying the expansion fee? And we have good sushi and barbecue up here. Without
question. If you sell 10 books, maybe I'll do that.
Hey, I think we can do that.
Want to talk about, because you're coming on to talk about your book, and you've been very kind with your conversations about. I think we could talk to you all day about this, not just the unfortunate things, but also so many of the highlights. I want to talk about your book, though. Moments. It is available, Amazon, all the Barnes and Noble, everywhere else, and just again, and reading some of the anecdotes. What is it? This is such a loaded question, but is there something about professional ownership on the inside that you think fans in the media consistently get wrong? And that's such a broad question, but I'm talking to a guy who's been there before. I got to ask you.
The fans, and I'm a fan myself. What I used to do at the games is watch the first 2 or 3 innings from behind the catcher, sort of, just to see how we were doing, how they were doing. And then I would walk around and sit with fans all over the place. And the thing that hit me the most was that they were there to have a good time. They weren't worried about whether we're going to win that game that second, or we're all of a sudden dropped to third place. So baseball is the one activity where something can happen that's never happened before. You have to go to a lot of games, but that's sort of the magic. And the kids, young kids, love baseball, and that's what baseball has to capitalize on if they're going to. So the answer is that it's just a great sport. It's all summer. It's got a lot of competition these days with so many different niches that I didn't really realize were so big. Even surfing, all of a sudden there's thousands of people in surfing. I live near the water and I never go in it, so I wouldn't know. But I just think sports and baseball is the one sport where everybody has a feel for, even though they may not have the knowledge sitting in the stands to know that the guy at second base is slower than the guy at first base, so you can't steal or things like that. Sure. I learned a lot from baseball.
Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate your time. We know we've gone over our limit here, but you don't have to write a book to be a guest on this show anytime. More than welcome. I think it's fascinating to talk about the history and some of the things that don't get talked about when it comes to, you can say whatever you want about the A's, but that is a proud, historic organization. Lou Wolf, author of Moments, available anywhere you can get the books, and make sure you go check that out and get some pretty cool anecdotes. Mr. Wolf, thank you for your time. Appreciate you.
Thank you guys very much.
All right, take care. Bye. That is Lou Wolf, former owner of the A's, and interesting. Really interesting.
So all we need is someone super wealthy.
He said he would. $10.
We can do that. Come on.
Come on, listeners.
Right, buy $10.
I'll buy $10.
If that's what it took.
Stadium and all that. I mean, McCarty's out there looking for ownership.
We got a guy.
Hey, Kev.
Yeah.
Hey, Mayor Kev.
We got a guy.
We got you a guy. His name was, you know who you call? The Wolf.
Yeah.
Let him show up. How funny would that be, though, if, like, after that conversation we just had, he calls up the mayor. He's like, you know what? The guy's actually brought up an interesting idea. I'd actually like to fund the stadium and pay the expansion fee.
I think it's a really good idea for me.
Do we get a victory lap?
I would think so.
Do you think Richie'd make that into a promo? Eat that, Whitey. Yeah. You know, out of context, that just sounds so weird when I say that.
But also right.
We'll take a break when we come back. Post-mortem on your Phoenix Suns, and maybe we get into Vlade as well. Vlade's comments as well. We'll do that next.
The 49ers and Raiders have completed their 2026 draft classes. Did San Francisco answer its most pressing roster questions? Have the Silver and Black surrounded their new franchise guy with enough help in year one? Tune into Sactown Sports 1140 and SactownSports.com for up-to-the-minute NFL draft insight. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
If you want unlimited talk, text, and data on a super fast network, Big Wireless will sell it to you right now for as little as $70 a month. Or you can buy it from Pure Talk for half of that. I'm talking about unlimited talk, text, and data for just $34.99 a month. But wait, there's more. When you switch to Pure Talk, you'll be switching to an American wireless company that's committed to keeping 100% of its customer service in this country. I appreciate that. In fact, that's why I switched. I also appreciate the way they support our vets and our skilled workforce. Dial pound 250, say micro, and get unlimited talk, text, and unlimited data for just $34.99 a month. That's pound 250 micro. Stop paying twice what you need to pay for the service you want and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
What a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I know. That would have been perfect.
End up the interview. All right, take care. All right. Toodaloo. This is so stupid, dude. Oh, toodaloo.
What did you say to the G-Man?
I called him brother.
No.
Or no, Chip.
Chief.
Chief.
Chip.
I called him Chief.
Why would you say Chip? By Chip?
Chip. Yeah, call him
All right,
G-Man.
Chief.
All right, Chief. Which is worse, calling him Chief or if I called him Champ?
They're both.
Because isn't Champ like what you call Little Timmy and when you want to hit, he wants you to hit the home run?
Yeah, come on, Slugger.
Come on. I called him G-Man Slugger. All right, Mr. Wolf. Toodaloo.
He was great.
He really was, honestly. I think that stuff's fascinating. I really do think it's fascinating because you get the behind the scenes. If we had another 20 minutes, I'd be like, so what'd you think of Moneyball? You know, talk about Billy Bean and go through all of that. I mean, we basically got someone to, you know, I'm not saying he said he'd buy the team and pay the expansion fee, but
$10.
He didn't say he didn't. We get the camera there, Chris.
But he did say
if
he was in the same situation. Yeah, he'd be on his way to Vegas.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's not surprising, but I didn't think he was going to be like, no, John screwed this whole thing up.
Yeah. But I also do believe, I mean, I really do. I believe there were efforts. I mean, look, we know there were efforts.
Yeah.
Now, how serious, I don't know, to stay in Oakland. It just, I mean, I can't put it all on the A's, can't put it all on the Raiders, can't put it all on the Warriors, the city. There's lots of different parts.
It really is.
Giants. I mean, a lot of things.
That's the one I hate. I hate the Giants ownership. It really sucks. It is almost like, it is very much like art and artist. Like, I will always be a Giants fan. I'll always root for the Giants. Just like, we you know, I love the songs. I love the music. I don't love the artist and the weird things he did or she or whatever. Like, I
separate them.
Yeah, you have to, because Giants ownership, that's dirty, dude. That is so dirty. And I understand, maybe that's why I'm not a billionaire. I understand it makes business sense.
Yeah.
It's the right business move. But when you start treating sports like a 100% business, you've lost the plot, man.
Right, and that's why, like, and again, I'm not going to fault anyone who, like, it took their stand. I'm not going to go support the A's in Sacramento because of John Fisher.
Sure.
I 100% get that. That for me, I'm separating the
artist, yeah.
Yeah, then someone will go, well, you're supporting him. I'm like, that's not how I view it, and that's how someone else would.
Right.
By going to the games, am I supporting him? I guess indirectly, yes. But that's not what I think I'm doing. I'm going there to be entertained by watching baseball.
There's also that weird line, and I don't want to get off in too deep in the weeds or whatever, but you know, it's like the person that's like, it's the person that, like, while they're literally smelling their own farts, telling you about how they recycle and they did this and, like, they separate all their stuff and they reuse this and that, whatever. And then, like, a day later, they're like, oh, yeah, we're going on vacation. And what are you doing? Oh, we're flying to wherever, which will undo all of the recycling you just did because of the carbon footprint. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is a level of hypocrisy
Sure.
and in a lot of this stuff, and a lot of it's performative, and some of it's not. But in your case, you're not, like you're not going to the game and being like, "Hey, here's my $100, John."
Yeah.
You're not doing that. You're saying, "Okay, I want to watch baseball," and an unfortunate, or I'm not putting words in your mouth, but an unfortunate byproduct is some of this might go into pockets I don't want it to go into. But hey, Aaron Judge and Sacramento and fun.
Yeah, I mean,
I get it.
People can be. I think a lot of times fans are upset with ownership of different teams. It's
Yeah.
like, well, all right. Are you supporting them when you watch the game, when you listen to the game,
Yeah.
if you buy merchandise, if you really are talking about them, just to get more awareness? I mean, I think there's lots of different ways that people do that. It's just you justify it the way you want to.
Well, speaking of justifying it the way you want to, here's Vlade Divac opening up on why you drafted Luka Doncic.
Oh,
Or didn't.
I don't remember the year, but you had a chance to get Luka.
What?
Yeah.
And you passed on him.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that? Because you had drafted European players.
Yeah.
Prior to that.
I went to Madrid to talk to Luka. A year before the draft. So he was definitely top on the list. But obviously, it looks like I made a mistake. But Luka is a unbelievable talent. And definitely with Nikola, one of the top players in the league. My thinking was because all my assistants, and told me that he can, play a small forward, and I said, no, Luka is a point guard. Luka is a coach on the floor. Luka is a, and I felt like if I get Luka, I have to trade Fox, and I already got a relationship with the Fox, and I see he can do it. He can, small market team, it's a perfect fit for him. Luka is a big market player.
Yeah, he is.
And I felt like, if I get Luka, down the road, I may lose him, And so it's a tough decision,
Yeah.
It's a very tough decision, If I go back, probably I would draft him, but now he's having a great career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's honest to a fault, man.
Yeah.
I believe.
And then he just got so much heat for that yesterday. Yeah, I get it.
It's just I don't mind, and I'm not going to sit here and get mad at people for rehashing. Like the question was asked, it made
And he answered it.
I don't think he said anything necessary. The only thing he said that I think hasn't been said before was a small market thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know he said the Fox thing. He's talked about that before, and that not only did he want Fox Bagley as his Malone Stockton type, but yeah.
I don't. It's not the exact same thing, but hearing him say that, it's like when you talk about John Morant, Trae Young, Acuff, right?
Yeah.
Like you're worried about something that's down the line, and I mean maybe I don't know. I haven't been a GM. I don't.
Sure.
I feel like that's too far out to think that way, but maybe other GMs go, no, you have to. I don't know.
I don't
know
either.
That seems like a problem that's not in your face now.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
But then when you're there, you're like, I probably should have thought. I don't know.
That. Yeah.
I don't. I haven't lived that, but that seems like something that to not worry about. But I could be wrong.
I don't. I think the answer is yes.
Yeah.
I think you're right and wrong.
Yeah, he probably would have had to have worked. I could see that.
Yes.
Luka would have come here and been great. I don't think was there any reason to think if he came to Sacramento and they had De'Aaron and didn't trade De'Aaron.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a scenario where Luka would not have been great. I don't think.
No, I agree with you. And part of the curse of this franchise is that, and this is really, it's easy to put the blame here, but I don't blame De'Aaron Fox for this. But here is an abject fact. De'Aaron Fox is the largest part of the reason why the Sacramento Kings have traded away 2 MVP candidates in their prime.
Explain that.
Well, when I say traded away, they didn't draft Luka Doncic because Vlade was worried about the fit with De'Aaron Fox.
So that's
MVP
equivalent
candidate
to the trade away. Got it. What's the other one?
Tyrese Halliburton was traded to Indiana in part because they had an imbalance on the roster, and they Now, to be fair, and not to double rehash here, which is exactly what I'm doing. Fox was there was talk about Fox out there. They did not. It was not Fox. Indiana wanted Halliburton to make it happen. They had to make a decision, and there was nobody. We have breaking news. There was nobody. That they were going to get better than Sabonis. Breaking news, right?
When it breaks,
we have it first.
It's Sactown Sports Breaking News.
So we just talked about this yesterday, but it was with the Mets. The Mets have not fired their manager, but the 9-19 Phillies have. Rob Thompson is fired after a 9-19 start that has them tied with New York at the bottom of the AL East. They have lost 9 of their last 10. They are spiraling. I would be shocked is never the right word in this. Really surprised if the Mets don't fire their manager this week. If they don't start winning right now, they've lost 3 in a row. I think it's if they lose 2 or 3 this weekend, wouldn't surprise me at all. Sunday night, Monday, he gone.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Rob Thompson fired from the Philadelphia Phillies. We'll talk more.
He's got to be pretty young, right? It's crazy that he even got the job.
Who? Rob
Thomas's son?
Matchbox 20. I'm alone.
I said maybe.
We'll take a break.
Please.
Yeah. Maybe for the rest of the day. On that note, honestly, and if at this point we take a break, it's only a 2-minute break. If you decide to leave or, step off a ledge,
careful.
Step on that ledge, my friend. What song is that?
I
don't know. I would understand. That's the right blind.
Wow. Yeah. You know what that was?
What?
So smooth.
You're so stupid. We'll be right back.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55-plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Raider Ted says, that was the worst rendition of Third Eye Blind I've ever heard in my life. Congratulations. Well, thank you.
Well done.
I don't think that's the worst. Maybe the worst one he's heard.
Yeah.
He hasn't heard a lot. So, anyway. Need a back scratcher. We don't have one, and I don't have one at home. I've had him, the little extendo one.
Yeah. What's going on? Just itchy back?
I think my daughter took it.
Of course she did.
So I use
a wall?
I use a spatula, a wall, but when I'm home, I'll use a spatula. Like when we have like a metal spatula. I should probably wipe it off before I put it back. Nice scratch. Put it back in the little
gross
holder.
We have a spatula holder?
We have 2 metal cylinders with little holes in them, and we put like our wooden spoons and stuff in there.
Oh.
And then we put our like whisks and metal ones in the other. So
where are all the rest of your kitchen gadgets?
This is a true story. I was out in the garage yesterday.
You found the slicer?
Looking for a slicer's right on the table. I was looking for parchment paper because I was making gyros. And it's this recipe where you take ground beef and lamb and you mix it together with all the spices, and then you roll out a piece of parchment paper. This is a viral recipe. It's big on the internet. And you put a glob of the meat mixture on top of, because you've had gyros before, right? With the little, like the thin gyro meat and all that. But usually it needs to be made on a cone and you slice it off. Well, you take the parchment paper that you lay out and you put a glob of the meat on the parchment paper, and then you do one of 2 things. You can either put another piece of parchment paper on top and take a rolling pin and you try to roll it out to the edges, or you can do it with your hand.
Thin it out.
Thin it out. Get as thin as you can, and then you take the parchment paper and you roll it up like a cigar, okay? And then you put it on a cookie sheet, and so you have these like roll.
You're forgetting a step.
What?
After you roll it up like a cigar, you just go, yeah, see?
See? And then eat a class and pickles. Yeah. And so so easy, man. You put it on the cookie sheet, okay? And you slice some tomatoes in half, little tomatoes, and maybe some, peppers, onions, jalapeno, whatever. And you just roast it at 400 for 20 minutes. And then you undo the paper, and the meat, kind of the thin Euro meaty stuff now comes off.
Like a fruit roll-up.
It is. It's like a meat roll-up. It really is. And you get all that. You drain the grease, and then here's a trick, Jason. And then you put it on broil, and you put that meat right under the broiler for about 5 minutes, and it gives it a nice crisp to it, right? So I was in the kitchen, garage, looking for parchment paper, which we ended up not having, so I used butcher paper, which actually worked okay, and why do I have butcher paper? For briskets and stuff? Was that your eyebrow?
Probably did a good job with the grease.
It actually did.
Yeah.
It actually did. So anyways, here's the point of the story. Look at this. Okay. I don't think you'd mind this. Lou Wolf just sent an email to Chris, please convey my sincere thanks to the very pleasant interview Jason and Dave so kindly conducted with me. P.S. While I'm not anticipating any meaningful profits from the sale of the book, what I do receive will be donated to Stand Up to Cancer, a nonprofit that MLB and I support. Well, that is very sweet of him. Also, I thought that money was supposed to go to the stadium. And new stadium and expansion fee. But you know what? Stand Up to Cancer's a good charity, too.
You'll allow it.
I'll allow that. Expansion team, stadium, cancer research. I'll allow the cancer research. That's fine.
Thank you.
Lou's a good human being.
Yes, he is. Thank you.
Very
nice of him.
Very nice.
Parchment paper.
So as I'm coming back inside, I'm looking everywhere. Oh, here's here's a full double box of Special K with dried strawberries. Here's a big Sam's Club thing of olive oil.
In your garage.
Yeah, because we have a little shelfies things, and we have a little pantry. And here's the 12 cans of green beans and extra thing of Cholula and some canned chicken breast. I don't know. Anyways, and I come across this box that I don't recognize. I just take a look. Like, what is this? Does that open? It is a dumpling maker. You put the dumpling, what do you call it? The dumpling
wrap?
Wrap, yeah.
The outer shell.
You lay that onto the thing, and then you fill it with the thing, and then you put it on top, and then you roll it, and it turns it into a pot sticker, basically.
And you have a specific machine for that.
We have I didn't have anything to do with it.
You ordered that.
I swear to God I didn't. My Melissa's mom gave it to her.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know it existed.
So how soon until you make them?
Tonight. Already on the menu. I've never made a dumpling in my life. Well, my son likes gyoza or pot stickers, so we can do that. Here's the thing, though. You got to do a bunch of chopped up ground pork and beef and the ginger and all these Asian spices. It's a thing, right? And you know what? We got frozen pot stickers. They're fine.
Okay.
Oh man, get them from Costco. They're the best.
Yeah, we get them from Sam's Club, but yeah, they're absolutely fantastic.
So what are you gonna make?
Cheeseburger pot stickers.
I knew you were going to say
that. You knew I was going to say that. So it's going to be
American cheese.
It's going to be burger. It's going to be
burger.
It's going to be American cheese.
Burger.
It's going to be finely chopped up pickle and onion, and a little bit of.
There's a lot of work going on here.
A little Big Mac sauce. Just gloop gloop gloop. Bake, out, dip.
Now, when you say Big Mac sauce,
ketchup.
Oh, okay.
Mayonnaise.
I thought you actually bought Big Mac sauce.
I did buy Big Mac sauce. You know that story. I bought one of 5,000 bottles of Big Mac sauce. I bought this 15 years ago. They're numbered. I bought it to collect it. The Big Mac sauce at some point was, I think I paid $100 for it. It was in the low thousands.
Oh man, I'm out of cash.
It had definitely increased in value. And because it was like number 25. It was like a really low number. And then I come home one day. Melissa's putting it on a burger. Oh, I found some Big Mac sauce.
How much?
That was going to pay for Avery's college.
How much is it decreased in value?
Well, we just finished it. There's no value. You can't sell a half
You didn't save the bottle though.
Well, it was a plastic bottle. You only get it if it's sealed.
Wasn't it numbered, though?
It was numbered. I was screwed. It was like when Montgomery Brewster mailed the stamp upside down on the upside-down plane in Brewster's Millions and completely lost all the value.
But it was good sauce.
It really was, though. Honestly, it was. And you make Big Mac sauce at home really easy, but this is...
So you're going to put the dumpling maker back in the garage after?
In the box. Yeah. It's right. Yeah, it's going to have a place of honor right next to it. It's going to be to the left of the Rotato Express and to the right of the slap chop.
Over, under 3.5 times you're going to use this.
Under. Okay. Oh, ever? Over. This year? Under. Really, how often do you have a craving for dumplings? How often are you sitting around going, I'd like me a dumpling?
Whenever I see one.
But I do think, whenever you see one, I do think there's a potential to have some fun, like corned beef and cabbage dumpling dipped in a little mustard. What about peanut butter and jelly dumpling?
Apple pie pot stickers.
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Little apple
crisp,
pie.
buttery pot sticker wrapper served with vanilla caramel sauce.
That's right. You can do it with cherry pie filling, apple pie filling. You get a can at the store for $2.
Chicken and cilantro pot stickers.
Okay. Now we're getting a little weird.
That's weird?
No, it's not. Biscuits and gravy dumpling.
For breakfast.
Some
for
eggs.
Listeners.
Should probably move on to sports. We're in prime time right now. The Magic one. And they're in the driver's seat. Desmond Bain with a dagger.
Rolls right. He's going to pull a three off the bounce. He banked it in! He banked it in! He called it. I heard it from up here. Woo! Kapaya! 92-86. Good guys. With a $1:16 to go. Timeout, Detroit.
What's that transcript?
Kapaya! Chapaya! Is that what he said?
Oh, let's hear it again.
That was like, what is the other one? Thunder Buddy Magic Ball or whatever he says.
Oh. Thunder Buddy.
It's not. Chichinga Thunder Money Ball.
Thunder Money Ball.
Yeah. Chichinga Thunder Money Ball.
Thunder Buddy. I like that
Thunder
better.
Bunny Magic Ball. Here it is again.
Rolls right. He's going to pull a three off the bounce. He banked it in! He banked it in! He called it. I heard it from up here. Woo! Kapaya! 92-86. Good guys. With a $1:16 to go. Timeout, Detroit.
Chris, would like to nominate that for. I think every once in a while it's okay to have a chapaya. Isn't that where you get the? That's where you get the burrito with the guacamole and that stuff. At chapaya. I would like to occasionally have a chapaya.
I like it.
Mm-mm. Also, I'm such a hypocrite because I love that call, but then there's also times where I'm like, calm down. I don't know why I like that call.
Well, and there was I thought you were going to say something because that's a lot of the analysts jumping in there.
That's what I'm saying. It breaks a lot of my rules, but it worked.
Okay.
It somehow worked.
Yeah.
It only breaks the rules if it doesn't work.
That's right. He's right
worked.
about that.
Yeah.
And in this case, it worked.
So why did it work?
It worked because it didn't break the rules.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
it did break the rules, but okay.
But it worked.
It worked.
Okay.
Here's the final call.
That's a dub. 94-88 the final score. The Orlando Magic are one win away from becoming the 7th team in NBA history to knock off a 1 seed as an 8 seed in round 1.
There you go. So it's happened 6 other times. We wondered. There you go.
I'm about to have one of those moments that I've thought about since last night that I just want to warn everybody that, like, you know how sometimes I ask questions and I say, look, I'm just asking. I don't mean anything.
Oh, boy.
I'm wading into lava here, and I'm not trying to. It's just what I thought of, okay?
Okay.
Did you see Paige Backers yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see she was talking about her relationship with the number 1 pick? Here's her. Here's her.
Quite
quote.
frankly, I believe me and AZ's personal relationship is nobody's business but our own, and what we choose to share is completely up to us.
I saw the whole press conference.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was honestly a model in. I don't want to say PR because I don't think they were being fake, but just handled really well. Like, going to get in front of it. You're all going to ask all these questions. This is the deal. This is our private life. Anytime you ask us in the future, I'm going to refer back to right now. This is the one time I'm going to talk about it. Ask me again. I'm not going to talk. Like, that's how you handle it, right? Your business, their business. Not mine, not yours, their business. Are you going to score? Are you going to rebound? Are you going to play defense?
Right. That's
what I care about if I'm a fan. But here's what, this is the question I have, okay? How do you handle that as like a GM? And here's what I mean by that. Like, just the reality of the situation, right? So like they're both on the same team now. I think they both went to UConn together, right? But like, are there gay people in NBA, baseball, football? We know they are. Like there are. We just, it's not a thing. WNBA, it's more talked about. It's more whatever. Like, what if they break up?
Right.
How do you handle that? Like, honest to God, yeah. I never have had that thought before in covering sports. Now, obviously, there's bigger things in that, but legitimately, like a child that I am, and not in any way being disrespectful, just honestly asking, that's like real stuff. I don't know anything about their life, and again, it's none of my business, but let's just assume like any other relationship. They're in a relationship, they love each other, they live together, they're on the same team, is that whatever? Something happens. I hope it doesn't. I hope they live a long and happy life, but something happens. Holy crap, what do you do?
Yeah.
Are you able to continue playing together? What if you're not? Then do you trade someone? What if that gets out? Does that lower the value? Because that's a whole thing as a GM. I would think you never have to think about that. You got to think about now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I just sat there for a minute watching the press conference, and the first thought I had was like, wow, really good job. And then the second thought was like, oh my God, like what? That it's like a super cool story that they're in love and they went to the same college and now they're in the same team, and that's amazing, right? But then, like, God forbid it goes wrong in a month, a year, 3 years, whatever. Maybe they're winning championships or competing, and then it's like, what do you do?
Yeah, it was funny. Not funny. I thought what you were going to say is not that part, not if they break up, but what if you, in your best interest as GM, was I need to or would like to trade one of them.
Thank you, Jason, because I forgot. That was
but
the other. I forgot.
One is problematic because
100%.
Honestly, I'm doing this to make this team better.
Right.
I know this will impact you.
Right.
And you are an important player. So is this player.
Right.
Because they're getting us something else I think we need.
How do you explain that?
Right.
How do you go to somebody and say, hey, this person that you're in love with, maybe eventually they get married, your spouse that you live with, that travels with you, you're on the road together. Obviously, now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't know if I'd want to. It would be not I don't know if I want to travel with my wife. There is something. It's like working with a spouse. Like they're hey, you save money on commuting. You see him, maybe go have lunch, stuff like that. But then also there's something to be said about you both go off to work together, and then you come home. How was your day? How was your day? Have dinner. Either way, relationship problems are relationship problems. But totally, I forgot about that other side, Jason. You're so right. GM sitting there like, oh, somebody makes this Godfather offer for Paige Beckers. It's like 17 number one picks and like this all-star. And you're like, yeah, I got to make this move. I now have to go tell this couple that are in love and cohabitate and blah, 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 all the stuff that goes with that. Yeah, you're moving without your consent, basically. You're now moving across the country, and now instead of you went to college together, you're in the pros together, and now you're going to have to live separate lives except in the offseason. Like, that is a whole, like, just, again, I'm trying to put this in, like, the for our audience, imagine that in the NBA. Like, how would you deal with that? Like, Kyrie Irving and Cooper Flagg are in a relationship. They're both on the Mavericks, with college, whatever. And then, it wouldn't be Nico Harrison anymore, but whoever it is, got to make a move. Wait, what? Like, that's just a whole different level of just from the sports point of view, a GM has to be concerned with. And I'm curious how they're going to navigate it. And hopefully, by the way, in my mind, hopefully they have a great relationship and they play their whole careers, and it's a wonderful story.
Yeah, I mean, and I know there's been situations, and not the example you're giving where there's players that are. It's publicly known that they're in a relationship, but I guess would it be any different? I guess it would be, but what I'm asking is, like, maybe two players are not in that kind of relationship, but they're best friends and they have a falling out. Things happen.
Yeah.
What about the Lopez brothers? What is something like that?
Or Keegan and Chris Murray.
Yeah.
On the same team. Lopez brothers were on the same team.
Was it? I want to be careful here because I don't know if this is a real thing or if this is a thing I read that's not real. Well, I'll be non-specific, specific, and you guys tell me if you think of. Wasn't there some sort of cheating thing on the Spurs?
Yes.
Is that ringing? Okay.
Yes.
how the hell do you deal with that?
Right.
Actually, I'm curious now in retrospect how they did deal with that. Like that can completely tear apart a team from the inside, and I think kind of did over there too. Anyways, it was just something I thought about. We got through that. Okay, I was really worried about having that. I was like, I don't want to bring that up. And I was like, well, why not? That's like, I feel it's a legitimate question. Jeez. Oklahoma City, meow. tough matchup with the Suns.
Meow.
I don't like when both of you are looking at your phones at the same time.
Oh, you didn't see what happened?
I didn't see what happened. What happened? Well, you're looking at your phone and he's looking at his phone, and then I look down to see like who texted us, but then I didn't get a text. So then is it somebody else texting?
It's more of an off the show conversation.
You want to know what my text was?
I didn't see a text.
No, this was my own. Was not to you, not to Chris.
Okay.
Someone in the media.
Okay.
Sent this, and I'm just gonna let me take that part off.
I'm excited.
And said, just stumbled across this picture.
Okay.
Randomly.
Yeah.
I mean, randomly. Last time I text him, not that long ago.
Okay. All right, I'm about to see the picture.
And it's none of those people involved.
Oh, wow.
You can describe the picture. I think that's
Yeah, I think that's fine. So that is from left to right. That's Damian.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the middle. Ken Rudolph.
Urine.
Huh?
Urine.
You're in the middle. Ken Rudolph on the right.
Can you identify the player? I know who it is, but I want to see if you can.
I think I know who it is without even saying it.
I don't think you do.
I don't.
It's Big Pun before the weight gain.
Who is it? I'm afraid to, and also I don't want to guess either. There's no win for me in guessing unless I'm right. All right, let's play. Let's play Name That. Also, I'm looking at the equipment on the. Okay, that sounds weird. I'm looking at the radio equipment. They're at media day interviewing a Kings player. I'm looking at the radio equipment.
Can you see the other person? Can you identify who the other person is? I think.
I think based on the neck, that's Kevin Sherritt's.
Oh yeah, he's a big
He's
boy.
not. He's not. That's the thing. This is thin Kevin.
Yeah.
He just had some.
You can't see his face.
He had some Sharpay going. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? He had a little Ben Folds 5 on the in the neck area. I'm not winning this one. Okay. Anyways, love you, Kev. All right. So that gives me the era.
Okay. What do you want to ask about which player that could be? Or do you want a hint?
No. Hold on. Let me. Give me a hint. I'm stuck. Also, can I just say it's a side picture of Damian? Not as muscular as he eventually got.
He's put some work.
I think, yeah, I think this was kind of like, he's in shape.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's in shape, but not like, male model baby oil muscly shape.
Maybe he got off of apple juice, orange juice. Went with a different type of juice.
Wow. Nope.
That was not said by us.
That was not us. Nope. Give me a hint.
Let's see.
Chapaya. Sorry.
I believe was only 1 year here. I believe.
Okay. Well, that narrows it down.
I believe.
Children are our future. I can
primarily a backup, but started some.
Guard.
I'm gonna yes, point guard. Had some off-court things before, not here per se.
Terrence Davis?
No.
But
starts with the right letter. Very short name.
touchdown? TD?
We used to do that. He didn't, but in the NFL, do you remember that?
No.
Oh. That's a T.
Why am I doing? That's a T.
What's this?
That's a V.
No.
That's a W.
No.
That's a
one line straight and two arms up.
Oh, Y.
There you go.
TY.
That's it.
No,
say that.
TY.
Say it.
T.Y. Hilton. Nope.
Say the name.
Say the name T.Y.
What would that be?
Ty. Jerome. Ty Lawson.
There you go.
Nailed it, like on the first try.
T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y. Hilton, the receiver for the Colts.
Yes. Was that Kings?
Remember he had a 10-day contract?
What? Ty Lawson. That's who it was.
Nice poker face, Dave.
Yep.
That's not my fault, dude.
Whose fault is it?
It's yours.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
I was going to roll right through it.
I rolled through it.
You did not. You stopped and had made a statement.
I rolled through it, but wanted you to roll over it. What?
Oh, what even was this segment? We'll take a break. When we come.
It was Ty Lawson.
It was Ty Lawson.
Yeah.
Yes. Terrence Young? Tom? T.Y. Hilton. Let's go around the diamond. Oh, hey, 1 minute break and a word from our friends at Gonzalez Law. Then we'll go around the diamond, check in on the A's and the Giants and everything else going on. Plus, another fired manager, second of the year. We'll do that. Woof.
The 49ers and Raiders have completed their 2026 draft classes. Did San Francisco answer its most pressing roster questions? Have the Silver and Black surrounded their new franchise guy with enough help in year one? Tune into Sactown Sports 1140 and SactownSports.com for up-to-the-minute NFL draft insight. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey there, Jason Ross here to tell you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, a lawyer right here in downtown Sacramento, has been serving our area for a long time. It can help you if you're in need, an area of any kind of defense, whether it's criminal defense, whether you've been involved in an auto accident, wrongful termination case, sexual harassment case, something where you've got questions, you don't know if you need representation. This is the time to call Jonathan Gonzalez and Gonzalez Law. 916-304-9187 or saclegaldefense.com. Also, maybe something did happen to you before, and it's in your past and it's still on your record. You like it removed. He has specialized in that. It's called a expungement. Get that off your record. Get some of your rights back, your Second Amendment rights, and just be able to go forward with the things you want to do in your life. Again, Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, a lawyer here locally with years of experience, has been tremendous for a lot of people. Can help you too. SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187.
To 15-year-old Harper, buying an $80 vintage rock t-shirt is a great investment. To Harper's mom, this logic has a few holes in it. So she helped Harper open a Wells Fargo Clear Access banking account. With no overdraft fees and tools to track spending, Harper's learning, one heavy metal tee at a time. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/deposit disclosures for fees and details.
Country in the Park is back. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo. Miranda Lambert. John Party. Chris Young. Turnpike Troubadours. Dylan Scott and more. Line dancing live DJs, Mechanical Bulls, huge festival area, and food trucks. Tickets start at only $68. Country in the Park. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo with Naturewood Home Furnishings, Metro by T-Mobile, and A1 Appliance. More info at CITPFest.com.
Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Did you see who was taking over the Phillies?
Who?
Donnie Ballgame. Yeah, how about that?
Donnie Baseball?
Donnie Baseball.
Sorry, Johnny Hustle.
Don Mattingly should have never shaved his mustache. That's my opinion. Don Mattingly mustache greater than Don Mattingly not mustache.
Don Mattingly is my Will Clark to you.
Do you? That's right.
Mm-hmm. And I feel
Except Will Clark was never on The Simpsons.
Good point.
So, Chris, who's greater?
Look, dude.
Got to go Don Mattingly then.
Yeah. Come on.
Honestly, I don't even know if I should ask. I honestly don't know, and I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
Who has better numbers?
Neither
Neither one's our Hall of Fame. Oh, Clark or Mattingly.
I think they're actually
aren't they probably close?
Really, really close.
For a while, Mattingly was so good, but so was Will Clark.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think they were both kind of
good average hitters,
but also like player favorite. Like there are people out there that there are Yankee fans out there that are like
Mattingly's the greatest Yankee, and he's
ever,
not
my favorite Yankee ever, and he's like, and I mean this respectfully, is Don Mattingly in like the top 15 Yankees, 20? Like.
Same with Will Clark, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Will Clark, I wish he was
a
Hall
legendary
of Famer,
giant, but like there's a lot of giants have been, but he's amazing. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Oh, you're hiding it. Uh-oh, you made a face. Is it lopsided? For Will?
I did not.
You doctored the numbers.
I swear I didn't.
So you could have your research.
Literally the only stat Mattingly has him in is he has a 307 to 303 batting average. 6 All-Stars each.
No, wait. Do those games. What's the game difference?
1976 for Clark, 1785. I mean, that's significant.
So if Mattingly had 200 more games. Oh, yeah. Like, look, he's how many hits behind? 20?
2153. He's 23 behind. Yep, no guarantee he gets that, though.
Home runs, he doesn't catch him, I don't think.
62 behind. Well, I mean, this is basically what
Okay, why'd I ask? I don't like this.
Well, no, you actually you got a good point going on right now.
Calm down. They're both losers.
Is today the day?
Yeah,
we just stomp him?
Yeah, but like 2 against 1, right? He called Will Clark a loser. It's time to go in there.
I honestly think that's it. Yeah. Like, let's go. Like, honestly.
You guys had a good lunch yesterday, and that's the good lasting memory. What
if after the show we went to HR and we were like,
it's
Chris,
hostile.
it's a hostile work environment. Yeah. He basically said,
"It's him or us."
It's him or us.
Yeah.
You and I are like, we're like,
we love Chris.
We're like in the Smurfs where they always boot that one out of the village.
And then HR says, "Well, I'm from Seattle, so I enjoy this."
What are the bottom things that I see Mattingly has? Are those bad categories?
So no. They both have 6 All-Stars. Mattingly has an MVP. Will did not, which he should have. Mattingly has a batting title. Will finished second to Tony Gwynn by like a 10th.
Look at that next one.
Yeah, Gold Glove. Mattingly 9. Well, yeah, but he played first.
Good point.
Thanks.
Great point.
3-2 Mattingly.
Wait, what are the Gold Gloves? 9 to what?
9 to I can't read that.
Okay.
It's, is that 11?
Or 0.
Silver Slugger, 3-2 for Mattingly. LCS MVP, Will Clark 1, Don Mattingly 0. And I would argue, Will Clark between the two has the most influential moments in their careers. Will Clark has one of the most underrated influential moments in baseball history.
I'm going to guess.
I think you're going to get it.
Is it hitting a home run off Nolan Ryan to begin his career?
No, though he did, and he went to right center field in the Astrodome off of Nolan in his first at bat. It was not. No, but okay, I thought you had it with it was a home run.
It was a home run?
Yep.
Against Greg Maddux?
Against Greg Maddux.
LCS?
In game 1 of the NLCS in Chicago. Now, why was that? Because
first night game? No.
I believe it was Jody Davis went out to the mound to talk to Greg Maddux about how they wanted to pitch Will Clark.
Serve one up here, see?
Will Clark was in the on-deck circle watching them, and I can't remember if it was Davis or Maddux who basically said where the first pitch was going to go, and Will Clark read their lips and did an interview and said, I read their lips, saw where the first pitch was. First pitch from Maddux, granny onto Waveland Avenue. that is what led to players covering their mouths with their gloves so they couldn't have their lips read both by players or on TV. And that, in my mind, and I think I'm right, stemmed from Game 1, 1989. 1989! An LCS when he just chonked one over the fence. But Mattingly had some good playoff moments.
You're going to get it, too.
Honestly, pretty darn. I think Don Mattingly and Will Clark is an amazing comparison. Not just similar-ish numbers, but also like first ballot Hall of Gooders. Minor arguments for Hall of Fame, but also nowhere near the best in their franchise's history, yet an entire generation of people that grew up and watched them, they're living. Like, Will Clark is my favorite athlete of all time. Yeah. Like, baseball, forget about it. Nobody comes close.
Right.
I was in my late 30s when I got to early, I think it was in my late 30s when I first got to interview him on this very station. And it was 100% Chris Farley interviewing Paul McCartney. Like, it was, and I imagine you'd be similar with Don Mattingly.
Yeah. The manager, the skipper of the Phillies.
Hey, Chris, if you can get Don Mattingly on the show.
Get Mattingly and Clark together.
Like on Zoom or on the, oh my God.
And then you and I will just sit here
Just
and look at
shut
him,
up.
and Chris can interview him.
Oh.
So, Don, how did you find out that they wanted you on The Simpsons? What was the process like?
What would you ask Will?
What would I ask Will?
Something stupid.
Was that earthquake scary?
I don't.
Well, you know what, pal? I don't think anyone's ever asked me that.
If somehow like word got back to Will Clark of this, and then like he texted me and was like, "Don't ever lose my number," I would never talk to Chris. I would never talk to Chris again.
He knows you so well that he texts you.
I mean, I'm not saying we have each other's cell numbers. I'm not saying we don't. You know what? I'll bet you I have his cell number.
What do you? I was gonna say, if you're in his, what do you think you're labeled as?
Radio doofus. Like I You heard that?
Oh, I know this guy. Hey, Dave, how you doing?
How do you have it listed?
Will Clark.
The one, the only.
No quotations, the thrill.
What? That's weird. Why would I do that?
Why are you editing?
Oh, no. I'm actually looking to see if I'm looking at our texts, which consists of one where he wanted to come to a Kings game, but he never did. No, I don't have his nickname, but I do have his number. Not his number, phone number, but, you know. Number 22.
You just put that on YouTube. No.
Oh, Jesus. Why did I fall for that?
I don't know.
Why did I fall for that?
Not sure.
Rangers lost.
Oh, Will Clark played for the Rangers.
He did. And the Cardinals.
Yep.
And the Orioles. But not yesterday.
No.
As the Yankees beat Texas. Good job, Yankees.
You're welcome.
The A's.
Fan got beat in the stands.
What?
The Yankee fan? You didn't see that?
No.
Oh.
Really?
Yes.
By a Ranger fan?
By a couple Ranger fans.
Oh, well, that's uncalled for.
New York Ranger fans?
Do you think
was I wonder if anyone gets that.
Yes.
Right there, did anyone get what we all just did, or
so.
is that just way inside? Because I think Chris did one yesterday. That's just a regular thing now.
Yeah.
The Rangers go to New York. They don't know what to do. So A's have a 1.5 game lead.
Yeah.
And they start their series tonight against the Royals.
With cheese.
Right here right there, I guess, in West Sacramento.
Okay.
I don't know how to say it. The Dodgers got a walk-off from Kyle Tucker. Pod's just a half game back.
Yeah, for a moment the Padres were there, and then the Dodgers won. But look, everybody said this division was going to be over. Your Padres, Dave, are hanging in.
My Padres.
You've been a long-time Padres fan.
I said this division was over for the Giants.
That's true. Well, it is.
And it is.
Yeah. It honestly doesn't even matter if the Padres win the division.
It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't. The wild card kind of defeats that purpose. Do you think that division winners are given enough of an advantage? Let me rephrase this. Is there not enough of a difference in the advantage between a division winner and a wild card participant? Does it take some of the, like you just said, it doesn't really matter to be a division winner or a wild card? I know there's like a home game thing and all that, but not really. Like, should they change it to where like wild card teams automatically are down like 0-1? Something.
And down 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth.
Something. Like, I feel like it should be weighted more because you play 162 games. And then you just, we had a bad game and won the division.
On if the Yankees won the division or their wild card. That's the key to me.
From the 916, at least you didn't call Will Clark the home run king. God.
Not yet. But he is the home run king to you.
He is. It's one of my favorite arguments that I'm in the minority on, but I do believe he has the sweetest swing of all time. Ken Griffey Jr. right behind him. But Ken Griffey stands will never. You could land a butterfly on Will Clark's bat, and he'd still hit it 400 feet. It was just. I tried so hard to hit lefty when I was in Little League. I did. I tried so hard, and my coach would only let me bat lefty if we were like way up, and I had to ask him every time. He'd be like, knock it off. But I wanted to be a lefty because I truly believed. And by the way, I believe the same thing now that I did when I was 11, that right-handed hitters are not capable of having as pretty a swing as left-handed hitters.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've thought about it for years. The only thing I can come up with is that the way they swing, and because first base is over there, it has to have something to do. Because why else would that be the case? But left-handed swings are prettier than right-handed swings overall.
Yeah, I don't have an answer to that.
I don't either.
Because I can't think of the best-looking right-handed swing.
I mean, look, Barry Bonds had a great-looking swing, but it was a powerful swing. Same with McGuire. But when you look at
Manny
I
Ramirez
think the
is
two
pretty
best swings,
smooth.
Huh?
Manny Ramirez is pretty smooth.
Nope, he's right. Manny Ramirez does have a smooth
But
swing.
like I wouldn't compare those to Clark or Griffey.
Clark and Griffey, I believe inarguably, Clark and Griffey have the two sweetest swings in baseball history. I think Ted Williams is on that list too.
Teddy Ballgame?
Teddy Biscuits. But I've never gotten a good answer out of that. But it's one of those things where, like, it's a fact, but nobody knows why. Lefties have better swings. Nobody knows. We'll take a break as we careen towards 9 a.m. When we come back, what's hot, what's not. And Jason said yesterday it's starting to get interesting and streaky. Will it continue to be interesting as we have a combined 11-game streak going as of right now? Will that grow? We'll talk about it next.
Whitey Gleason can put up with a lot of things. King's drama, meaningless draft grades, not to mention his co-host. But if there's one thing he can't stand, it's an uneducated palate.
The worst thing that's been said on these airwaves today so far was Carmichael Dave today saying, the best cheese on a grilled cheese is American cheese. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why? You ever had Gruyere? To say that's the best just shows that you are a gastronomical illiterate.
Be better, Dave. Be better. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
You bought an RV, and you got an automatic discount from Progressive by bundling it with your home or auto insurance. That's great, but a serious word of warning every RVer should heed. You don't need to talk about things like dry weight or dump stations. And you don't need one of those expensive water filter straws either. Because the most extreme thing most RVers encounter is a campsite without hookups. So just enjoy yourself. And Progressive's automatic discount when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
Save $10 on a pair of Bosch Focus wiper blades. Our professional parts people will even install them for free at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Here's the tale of Tina, searching up and down for decent GLP-1s, but got spun around.
Till Good RX wrote in, hey, we got something new. GLP-1 prescriptions, all FDA approved.
Brand name meds, no flags that are red.
Clear pricing from the start. None of those hidden fees in your cart.
Delivered to your door or pick up same day. Darn tootin'.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
I put it to goodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance.
Support comes from Amazon Business. You can't rely on guesswork to run your business. With smart business buying, innovative AI tools optimize your purchasing experience, paired with delivery options built for business. Empower your team today. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Buckle up, racing superfans. This Sunday at 1 p.m., the Esquire IMAX Theater is showing F1 racing live for the first time. Come experience Formula One racing like never before on the Esquire IMAX's 6-story screen with full power surround sound. Feel the engines pulse through your skin as if you're right there on the track. Get your F1 Live tickets for this Sunday at 1 p.m. and experience racing like you never have before at the Esquire IMAX Theater in downtown Sacramento.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who? I said who? All right. Who's hot?
Devin Booker.
Yeah. Really?
Last night, he scored 24 points. He had 6 assists. That's kind of low for him, though, because in his first 50 career playoff games, he's averaging 27.5 points, 5 rebounds, and 5.2 assists a game. He's the 4th player in NBA history with averages of 27 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists through 50 playoff games, along with...
Clyde Drexler.
No.
LeBron James.
Yes.
Mike Jordan.
Yes.
Is that it?
No, one more.
Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, good
No.
guess.
James Harden.
No.
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy.
Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
That's a good comp. Well, then who's not, Chris?
The Phoenix Suns. I mean, Devin can't do everything on his own.
So also Devin Booker.
They got swept by this
Yeah, they did.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
They
They
did.
lost last night, 131 to 122.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, sorry. From the 916, I think this guy's asked this question before, and I thought he was joking. Maybe he's not. Does a bunt count for a hit on a no-hitter? Yeah. Well, it's not a no-hitter. If the bunt is a hit. If the bunt is a hit, yeah.
The best part is everybody whining after it.
I do think if someone's throwing a no-hitter, like, come on, man.
What if it's a 0-0 game?
Who cares? Let me a wiener.
Okay.
Let me a ween. So can I amend this segment? It's who's hot, who's not, or what's hot, what's not. I don't know. And what's awkward. Yeah, special edition. First time we've ever done it.
Okay.
What's awkward? Possibly the Philadelphia Phillies' future employment situation. if Don Mattingly does well with the Phillies, and I think you hope he does, that's going to be fantastic. But if he doesn't, it might be the most awkward situation in sports history.
Why is that?
Do you know who the general manager of the Philadelphia Phillies is? Preston Mattingly, his son. This creates the first ever father-son GM manager battery in the history of baseball, which has been around since 1974, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So now, although Dave Dombrowski is the president of baseball, blah, 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 Preston Mattingly, born in 1987, by the way, 38 years old. Good for him. Kid did well. He is now technically his dad's boss. Can you imagine that? Hey, Dad, we're going to have to go in a different direction. Woof. Hopefully Don does well. It's a nice guy to have on the bench.
Yeah, it is.
Old Donnie Bats. Let's go streaking, please. Please, let's go streaking.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
We're streaking. What we are as a show, Dave is at 6. I'm at 2. Chris is at 3. This is the healthiest we've been as a trio all season long.
We have been doing pretty well.
Well, Dave, all eyes are on you because you're at 6 trying to get to 7. And you took not a fish.
Not a fish. I took a trout.
Mike Trout of the Angels got up 4 times, and he got you 2 hits.
Wait, what did that sound like?
I know what it is.
It's a little kid. Mm-hmm. But what did he say? I didn't poop. I peed.
So you are now at 7 game hitting.
It's getting interesting.
It is.
It's getting kind of hectic.
That too.
It is.
I took Connor Griffin, who just celebrated his 20th birthday the other day of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah.
He got up 4 times, and he got 0 hits.
Oh, Connor Griffin.
Oh, you suck.
Sorry. It's over. It's over. Now move over. The streak. It's over. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, and that was great. That's a lot. That's too much. That's over the line, especially on Don Mattingly Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
So Dave's at 7. I'm at 0.
Is that ChatGPT?
Chris is at 3, trying to get to 4.
Oh, is he?
And he took Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, Fernando.
He got up 5 times, and he got 2 hits.
Okay. Well, that's lame.
So, Dave, you're at 7. I'm at 0. Chris is at 4. That means I have the luxury of picking anybody. But, Dave, there are 7 players.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. So, you're up to
You know what? You've taken a lot of abuse from Chris today.
Yeah.
A lot of it, I think, unfair and unfounded. I, in honor of you and in honor of your favorite player, I'm going to take one of his guys. I'm going to take Bryce Harper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take old Bryce Harper, who's going to get the Don Mattingly bounce.
Mm-hmm. That we're all looking for?
We're all looking for. By the way, according to Bob Nightingale, speaking of this is just relevant to the conversation we were having yesterday, Don Mattingly was not the first choice. The job was offered to the freshly fired Alex Cora, and he turned it down to spend time with family. What the hell is going on? What does Alex Cora have naked pictures of people? What is going on here?
Dad, can you come and coach the team, please? No one wants to play here, Daddy.
Wait, why wouldn't he be like my daughter's voice, but a guy? If he's, if you're, I think the implication here is a Nepo baby, right? Like rich Nepo baby.
I know, some like begging.
Like, why is Preston Mattingly crying?
Because he didn't get his first pick.
Yeah.
But then why
they don't want to play for me.
Why isn't my daughter ever crying when she, is that like over the line?
She's got too much confidence.
That's a good point, right?
Daddy.
Okay, all right, okay.
I want to be a general manager, Daddy.
And manage the team too. I'm going to take from the Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati.
Sal Stewart.
Oh, not Palantonio? Okay. The East Struthers. Amander.
Wow.
Tennessee.
Ed.
Ah, salad. Iva. Saliva.
Ami.
Ooh, Ami, great one. There's and there's Sal.
It's the Burry steak.
Really good one.
Yeah.
Isn't there a game in Brazil that's called futsal? Is that wrong? Futsal. Isn't that a thing? Futsal. Thank you, Chris. Salbert? Nope. Oh! You forgot the best one.
Yeah?
Probably not the best one. That's okay. That is the best one. Jesse Raphael.
Yeah. Well done. Field.
What's her face from the Charlie Brown?
Just Sally.
That girl.
Chris, who are you taking?
I'm taking Manny Machado.
Anyone listen to this show? Yeah. You're taking who?
Manny Machado.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
No, I thought you said no. I'll tell you what I was thinking because I half heard you. I thought you said Manny. I mean, I'm just giving you the whole thought process. I thought you said Manny Machado.
I did too.
Okay, you did. Mm-hmm. But then Chris is good at Spanish and pronunciation. So then I was like, oh, crap, am I saying it wrong? But then he said Machado the second time.
I could go either way.
Machado.
Interesting. I've met Spanish Machados and Portuguese Machados.
Isn't that the thing, the nosotros, vosotros thing I learned in school where Spanish is different than Mexican Spanish?
Describe it.
There's certain pronunciation
Portuguese people
differences.
speak. People from Portugal speak Portuguese.
Right. I'm saying, but same type. Like you got Portugal and you got Spain and then you got Mexico. So you got Portuguese and then you got Spanish in Spain, but Spain Spanish has certain pronunciation differences than Mexican Spanish. It's a real thing. Spanish.
Yeah.
Don't give me the...
How did Mexico get in there?
Well, no, I was saying I wonder if, like how there are certain pronunciation differences between Spain and Mexico, if there's a Portuguese and like a Mexican or Spanish way of saying Machado versus Machado, which would go back to your point. Stop giving me the eyebrow.
Maybe it's like accents.
It's a legit question. What?
Like accents.
Yes.
People are saying the same thing in Boston as they are here, and it sounds different.
Thank you. And Chris gives me the dog ear look when I say stuff like, "Oh, where are you going with this? Hey,
Careful.
You going down a bad road? I'm going to say something in your ear now. Gets all fired."
The only thing more stupid than your accent is the way you're dressed, the content of your brain, and your face.
Wow.
You brought up Boston.
Nice city.
Yeah, you like
You ever had Boston baked beans?
The candy? You had
Wait,
that?
are there...
Yeah. Used to love those.
Are there actual Boston baked beans that aren't the candy?
I don't know. That's what made me think.
Well, no, that's what I was referring to. But
Yeah,
then when
the
you
candy's
said
really
it like
good.
that, the candy's super good.
I don't know the last time I had. I used to love those as a
Also,
kid.
does anyone eat Manhattan clam chowder? I know you don't eat any of it.
No.
But who goes for the red clam?
Is it red?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a tomato base. Sounds disgusting.
Like if you order clam chowder and you get something red in front of you.
I'm sending it back. In what world is Manhattan clam chowder a thing over New England clam chowder? That's the IPA crowd, I promise you. There's some East Coast Chris guy.
Well, actually,
who's like, it's much better.
Not to yuck anybody's yum.
Not to yuck anybody's yum. We'll take a break. What did you want to do? Yum someone's yuck.
Your words, not mine.
Well, all that started with Whitey, didn't it?
It did.
Which, how many times have I said that?
Every day.
When we come back, NBA news and notes, including Cooper Flag. Really good company for him. And then Pat Riley said a couple of things as well.
Yeah. I want to look at those quotes.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, see. We'll do all that next.
After suffering a torn Achilles tendon last postseason, will George Kittle be ready to take the field for training camp? Head to SactownSports.com for the star tight end's latest injury update and all things 49ers this offseason. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Injured and you're considering an LA law firm looking to charge you 45% to 50% in attorney's fees? That's overcharging. Ashton & Price has been around for over 25 years, and I can tell you no matter how complicated your injury case, you should never be charged 45% or 50% in attorney's fees ever. Direct, experienced, unrelenting, and honest local representation matters. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton & Price serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries. So for the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
In conversation with Dr. Bob Jones IV, I asked him what the most significant contribution his grandfather Bobby Jones had made to the world of golf. Jones IV replied that there's no part of the game as we know it today that was not in some way influenced by Bobby Jones, and called him the most singularly important individual to have played the game. Why do we have 4 major championships? Because Bobby Jones won 4. When the professionals wanted to add a 4th professional major, they chose the Masters, a tournament founded by Bobby Jones on the course Jones built at the club he co-founded. Jones IV says the USGA's highest honor is the Bob Jones Award for Sportsmanship. Bobby Jones changed equipment, he changed golf writing, he created golf instructional videos in 1932 that are still state-of-the-art today, and he did all this without forgetting the average golfer. No part of the game has not had the mark of Bobby Jones, says his grandson Bob Jones IV, and no argument here. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
It is my prerogative, and it's Dave's prerogative.
My prerogative.
To do what you want to do.
I do what I want to do.
Ow.
Ow. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I was thinking of something during the break that took up most of my time. I want to run by you, and then we're going to get to Cooper Flag.
Okay.
We were talking about AZ Fudd earlier, and Page Backers and all that. AZ, Elmer, Rutgers, Sickle. Am I missing anything?
I have no idea what's going on.
AZ, Elmer, Rutgers, Sickle. No?
I don't have it. I'm not putting it together.
It's Mount Fuddmore. How did you not catch that?
What was the last one?
Fudgesicle. Fudgesicle.
Okay. You said sickle.
I said sickle.
Okay.
If we go back on the tape,
okay,
you'll hear me clearly say sickle.
Elmer, Rutgers, sickle.
Sickle. I don't think there's another Fudd. I think AZ Fudd.
Isn't the actor Paul? No. There are no more Fuds.
I think she completes Mount Fudmore. I don't think there's another Fud.
What was that movie?
Are you talking about the Fudsucker proxy?
Is that what it is?
With Tim Robbins?
Why was I going to say Fuddrucker proxy? Is it?
It's the HUD. It's the HUD-sucker.
Is that what it is?
HUD-sucker proxy. And I hate that you thought that because I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
Number one sports show in the entire city. It's crazy. Cooper Flagg is your rookie of the year, Jason Ross.
Yes.
I don't know if you knew this or not, but Cooper Flagg, youngest player to score 50 points in a game.
Okay.
Youngest player to score 40 points in a game. Youngest player to record 10 assists in a game. Youngest player to record 45 or more points, 5 or more rebounds, and 5 or more assists in a game. And one hell of a model American.
Is that what got him the votes?
Most 40-point games as a teenager.
Okay.
First teenager to record 3 consecutive 30-point games in NBA history. The third Maverick to win Rookie of the Year.
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd. Dirk?
No. Hang on.
Oh, Derp.
Who?
Luka. Duh. That's stupid.
I thought he was taken by the Kings.
Where's Chris?
Chris had to attend he had to go somewhere.
Oh, that's right. Right. He brought this.
He's golfing.
He brought this up yesterday at lunch.
Oh, he did?
I forgot. He said
With
he had
your client?
No, it was before the client got there. And then my response was innocent yet probably mistimed. No, because he said that, and sometimes I say things and it just comes out. But I was like, didn't you just go to one? And because he did.
You can't go to more than one?
But I think one a year.
Well, 1 a year's too many. But
1 a year is a year is too many. Yeah. But 2, now we're
2 in recent times.
I now need,
I'm curious. Did you just not see me here for like 2
No,
minutes?
No,
okay.
I did, but
okay.
I thought maybe he was going pee-pee. And or something
and
because maybe he had a prostate issue and we only had like a 1 minute break.
Okay, for half a second, I thought like you just glanced over and saw me and got confused.
No, been here since 6.
Yeah. What? Has he? No.
Chris,
I see what you're saying. Chris was never here. 412 votes total for Cooper Flagg. He got 56 first place votes to Knipples. It's just he gets rookie name of the year. And let's be honest, we're never going to have a complete Mount Nipplemore. There's 2. That's it.
Doesn't he have a bunch of brothers?
Yes, the Flying Knipples. That is the legit name of their team. It's
Khan,
Wrath of
Shaka.
I actually think, aren't they all K's?
I think so.
The weird thing is I know exactly how to spell his name too. Which is kind of cool, like in roll call now, like people know how to spell the name for like all the little knipples. Where's personal life here? He's the oldest of 5 boys.
Wow. They could have a starting 5 in the league.
They have a little team. His father, also named Khan. It'd be better if it was Khan, by the way, like the Wrath of. But played college basketball at Wisconsin Lutheran College. He was the school's all-time leading scorer until 2019. His father and his uncles, Clint, Clay, and Cole.
All the Ks?
All the Ks, 3 of them. Competed in the Gus Macker 3-on-3 basketball tournament as a team named the Flying Knipple Brothers. The original name that people wanted them to use, this is true, I'm reading it, I'm not making it up, was Free the Knipple. He also has an Uncle Jeff. That must be on his mom's side.
Yeah.
His brothers, of which he has 4, are Kager.
Kager?
Kager, not Kager. Kager.
Kager.
Like Kegel, but with an
Okay.
Kinston.
Okay.
Like Kingston.
But without a G.
Without the G.
Okay.
Cash, but with a K.
Okay.
And Nicole. We're playing password now. The password is Nicole
Kidman.
That is correct. Kidman Knipple. I want to hate him. I really want to hate him.
The family?
Yes. I want to hate them for their stupid K names, but I can't.
Apparently his nickname is just Kid, so he goes by Kid Knipple.
That's better.
Needs a helmet and a motorcycle.
Yes.
So come watch the amazing Kid Knipple jump over Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, I think you're like they need like the Uncle Jeff. They need like the last kid. They need to have one more, and it's like Reggie.
Reggie or Phil, yeah. Now does Con Knipple's future children have to be K's too? They have to be kind of, right? That seems to be a thing.
Far in, yeah.
Also, what if it's a girl?
Like they just missed like Kevin.
That's what I'm saying.
Keith.
Kendrick.
Sure.
Carl with a K.
Yeah.
Kyle, but that's a stupid name.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Great point.
Who would name someone Kyle?
Kyle Knipple. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's a pretty bad name.
Why is Kyle a bad name?
I just think it's pretty bad. Why would you name your kid Kyle?
Why wouldn't you?
Killian.
Like Killian Hayes, but Knipple. It doesn't say what his middle name is. Because that brings up a real question. That's what I'm saying. So I think that's a legitimate question. Do they all not have middle names? Or are their middle names all other names that aren't starting with K? Because there's only one other option, and you can't have that as your initials. Right. Like, literally.
His initials, or his middle name is apparently just the Roman numeral 2.
Why do I feel like you're being serious?
No, this is according to Reddit, this is real.
Con
Knipple 2, but it's just II.
Well, because he's Con Knipple the second, or Con Knipple. We've had this conversation before. That's technically Con Knipple Jr.
Yes, but his middle name is II.
II?
The Roman numeral.
Hey, what is Con Knipple's middle name?
I don't know his middle name offhand. If it's important to you, you might need to check a reliable source, like a biography, his own social profiles, or official records. Let me know if you'd like help finding that.
Are you saying you're not a reliable source?
I definitely try to be reliable, but for something like a personal middle name, especially if it's not widely known or public, I don't have access to every private detail.
All right, let me just test you out. What are Con Knipple's brothers' names?
I'm here to help with what's publicly known or widely available.
Yeah, what are Con Knipple's brothers' names? What are the names of NBA star Con Knipple's brothers? What are their names?
It sounds like you're having fun creating a fictional character. Con Knipple is not someone I recognize from the NBA. If you've got a storyline or some creative world building in mind, I'd love to help you flesh that out.
Con Knipple just finished second in Rookie of the Year voting behind Cooper Flagg. Go look it up.
Wow. Bossy.
I couldn't find any official record of a player named Con Knipple. However, there is a player named Con Knuppel who finished second in the 2025-26 NBA Rookie of the Year voting.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is Con Knuppel's middle name?
I don't have his middle name in my general knowledge, and that detail isn't widely publicized.
What are Con Knuppel's brothers' names?
I don't have personal...
It's on Wikipedia!
Got it. Since that info is public, feel free to check out his Wikipedia page.
You tell me. Go look. Tell me what his brothers' names are. God.
Con Knuppel has 4 younger brothers, and their names are Kager, Kinston, Cash, and Kidman Knuppel.
Okay, thank you. And you need to do better next time. That info's out there. I shouldn't have to tell you where to go get it.
I appreciate the feedback. I'll do my best to jump straight
Don't
to
do
the
your
right
best. Do my best.
Wow. I'll definitely give it my all.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Lady.
I think you guys are having a...
And she's not talking in 1920s gangster.
She gave
which
that up.
I specifically told her to do that.
That was fun.
What a weirdo.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know who Con Knipple is, but
Con
Con Knuppel.
Maybe they voted for the wrong person.
So, Dave, who's on your Mount Knuppel more?
Yeah, that's exactly. There's no Knuppels, which sounds like a cereal. Honey Nut Knuppels. Will Max be
with berries?
Or is our guy Max going to get on a all?
He better,
right?
He better. All rookie team.
I think he better too. And honestly, if he doesn't, I think that's something French biased. Like, I think the NBA is biased. Well, Victor Wembanyama, never mind. Maybe they're like, we can only have a cut. Too many French people. No Maxime. That's what I'm calling it out.
Maybe it should just be Max over Victor. They can just put all their
Victor's
support.
not a rookie this year, Jason.
No, I'm not saying the rookie team. I'm saying their full support. Most times they're into the newest thing, and Max is more recent than Victor.
I actually agree with you.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually agree with you. Dave, you should just do a podcast where it's just you getting mad at AI. That wouldn't be good. That would be good for my blood sugar or my blood.
Yeah, how's your ring?
Or my blood pressure. I would hope so.
Yeah.
At least at the worst, he's guaranteed all rookie second team.
Has to be. Yeah. Has to be. He won Rookie of the Month. Like he's got too many acknowledgments. Yeah, I think it's in the bag.
But the top 5 in rookie voting is Cooper Flagg, Con Knippel, VJ Edgecombe, Dylan Harper, Cedric Howard.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Also, Patrick Von Riley.
Yes.
Head of the Heats. Was
at 81.
81 years old, and he's doing a lot like Leo DiCaprio saying, I'm going nowhere. I ain't leaving. But he also talked about Bam Adebayo and how let me just say, and this is a true statement, I'm not doing a bit here. I was a little bit surprised, and I'm surprised it hasn't made more headlines. It's not often you see the president of basketball operations go do a press conference at the end of the year and acknowledge that he is willing to trade his star player. And Pat Riley did that yesterday, and it's interesting. Here's Pat. And by here's Pat, I mean here's Pat.
Name 3 teams. Give me the 3 teams.
Yeah, so Atlanta.
I don't know how this started. Let me go back. What is he talking about?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, so
name 3 teams.
I think it was just asked, would you trade Bam Adebayo? I'm guessing that's what the lead is.
No, I wouldn't. And name 3 teams. Give me the 3 teams.
Yeah, so Atlanta.
Name Atlanta. Okay, there's Trey.
Trae Young.
Okay. Who's next?
Indiana moved off Sabonis. They got Halliburton. And Toronto moved off Siakam, and they're better with Ingram and the other pieces they've added.
I think the question might have been, I think Pat was trying to say, give me 3 teams that traded their star and got better.
Yeah, because I know there was another quote that he was asked about if he would ever tank, cash it in. He's like, I will never do that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was the quote that I was. But anyway, let's see.
Kind of good job from the reporter, by the way, coming up with 3 out there. That's a tough spot. Matt George wouldn't do that.
Bam. I don't think they are. Not in my opinion, anyhow. Especially with your franchise pillar, anchor maker, culture carrier, and a talented guy. Now, I'm not saying that these other players, I think Atlanta's done an incredible job of, it isn't just Trey, it's the moves they made, the players they got. Very quick, very athletic team, playing with no center, by the way. No center. They're all like 6'7", 6'8", but they've been very effective, and, so I'm not saying that something would happen, but I want to build this around Bam. I think Mickey wants the same thing, and Nick and Andy and all of us want to. So I'm just going to give you flat out no, I wouldn't do that. Unless somebody gave me 8 picks and Wembanya. No.
Who?
Wembanya?
Wembanya? I'm not familiar with that player. That's such an old man thing, though. Yeah. That is so old man right there. Wembanya. Wait here. Okay, so
Close.
He acknowledged?
Yeah.
He acknowledged that he would, in fact, trade Bam Adebayo.
For 8 picks.
Yeah. Let's see. And here's Patrick Riley on tanking.
Of mine, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to try to lose. I'm not going to tank. And I can't stand the word. And I know they're now talking about it in the NBA, about how can we deal with tanking. I never heard that 15, 20 years ago. There's a 65-game limit on awards You're just sending out messages to players they don't have to play, and they can still win something, I mean, it doesn't make sense to me, but that's the way it is today.
So it's just interesting. I think his quote, too, being one of the most successful people ever in the NBA history and everything he's done, but as a coach, as a general manager, it doesn't mean he's right, but it's just his philosophy. I think he's even gone on to say, like, he's still going to go big fish hunting. Like, he's trying to make Miami a champion again. He said he wanted to have another parade in Miami. As long as he's doing this, that's his approach. And maybe it's a different situation. Maybe because it's Miami and because he's there and because of the culture they have added, I feel like they do have chances to get Giannis or someone to make them like, wow, Miami's right back in the mix. Whereas some of the other markets, maybe that can't be their approach. So it could be a market-by-market thing. I don't know if it's exclusively Riley. Like if Riley were here or Memphis, would he go, no, we got to tear this down and build. But he's been in New York, L.A., and Miami.
You nailed it.
He's done it. It's worked.
You nailed it. Yeah. Pat Riley isn't wrong. And who would say that to a guy that is talking about Mount Rushmore as the most successful, not just executives, but player, coach, exec. He's arguably the guy, even beyond Jerry West. Mm-hmm. He's done all three. But you nailed it. That's Pat Riley's reality. Pat Riley's reality is being an executive for the Lakers, being an executive for Miami, and being an executive for the Knicks. 3 destinations that are 3 of the most, especially LA and Miami, most desirable destinations in the entire NBA. Pat Riley doesn't have to deal with the things, as you just said so eloquently, a Sacramento, a Memphis, name your New Orleans, whatever. If Pat Riley's executive history was Sacramento, Memphis, and New Orleans, I don't think Pat Riley would be saying what either he wouldn't be saying it or he would have lasted about a year in each one, because it's just different. It's different realities. Look, if Sacramento, you know what I'll tell you I'm wrong, is when LeBron James makes his decision and picks Sacramento. Right. You look at the Lakers, you look at the Heat, they get players that willingly go there because they want to be there. LeBron gave himself to Miami, no trade. He gave himself to the Lakers, no trade. Luka Doncic got traded for some Triscuits to LA. Thank you. We don't get that. And if Sacramento got that, well, we'd probably still find a way to lose, but we would not have the same challenge.
Yeah, when the Kings were at their best, they were able to get some fringe free agents that you go, they may not normally get, but they'll get them because they were a chance at winning a championship. I think the same thing's in OKC right now. They won a title last year. They're one of the favorites this year. They'll be probably one of the favorites next year.
Yes.
If there's a mid-level free agent that probably could chase a little more money and go to New York, LA, Miami, Golden State, whatever, but goes, I'll take a little less because I'd like to win a championship. I'm going to OKC.
Yes.
That organization wasn't getting those players.
No. And you can lift the floor if you're a successful team. And you go back to, Brad Miller's always the one that everybody argues about. That was effectively a sign and trade, but pure free agent. The Sacramento Kings have been here since 1985. I don't think there's still an argument that their 2 best unrestricted free agent signings have been Vlade Divac and DeMar DeRozan. That's insane. That is insane. No disrespect to them. That's insane. And not a lot in between. Vince Carter, Zach Randolph, both at the end of their careers. George Hill didn't work out. That was that was Scott Perry with all 3 of those. The only way the Kings could get free agents is connections. We've talked about it ad nauseum. When you look at the way that 2002 team was built, it was trade for Weber, trade for Doug, draft Jason, draft Peja, Vlade Divac free agent signing. When you talked about the free agents that came in, look, and again, these are some of my favorite players and people in the world. I don't mean any disrespect. But we're talking about Scott Pollard. We're talking about John Barry. We're talking about Vernon Maxwell. We're not talking about LeBron James or whoever. That's just not something available. You have to, I'll say it time and time again, you have to force people to come here.
Yeah, and those additions were perfect because of what was already here. and Bobby Jackson coming in, just all the way down the line. You're like, every little move they made back then was like, this made them better. They didn't have a lot of misses in that time.
No, and I think it's also you have to have kind of clear history, too. Let's remember, Chris Webber literally cried on the plane, and his dad kicked his ass into coming here. We were Vlade Divac's, I think, third choice behind the Lakers and the Clippers. This was not his first choice.
Suns, I think.
You might be right, by the way. At least third, if not his fourth choice. Jason Williams was only available at 7 because he had the weed bust at Marshall or Florida, wherever it was. It's spotty. Page's dad held him out at least a year, if not 2 years, from coming over here, and there were major concerns, not just about the Kings, but about his youth and all that. Who are we forgetting? Oh, and, Corliss was a draft pick who got traded fair and square for Doug from the Raptors. But even those guys, like, not only did they have to come here, but in many cases they either weren't happy about it or were kind of under circumstance, like trying to rehab. Really, this was a rehabilitation city of image, of career, or whatever. And
it all worked.
It all worked out, but this ain't L.A., New York, or Miami there, Mr. Riley, with all due respect, and he is due a lot of respect. We'll take a break. When we come back, What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. We'll clean up some other things that we haven't been able to clean up as well. Crosstalk. Are you going to stick around for Crosstalk?
Yeah, I'm going to be here for it.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that, and oh golly, so much more right after this.
The Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com to join.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener, like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV, but if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to it at a campsite play his acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-290-7100. That's 800-290-7100.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers the professional-grade products you need to get the job done. With fast delivery you can depend on and access to technical product experts ready to help you meet any challenge. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
Support comes from Amazon Business. Unlock smart business buying with fast, free delivery on millions of items and practical AI innovations that automate repetitive tasks so you can make smarter decisions faster. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. You know, the big wireless companies say they have discounts for people over 55, but unless you're willing to sit on hold and ask, you're probably paying more than you should. At Consumer Cellular, there's nothing to hunt down. We're built for people 50 plus with plans starting at just $20. And our 100% US-based customer service actually answers the phone. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today and get your second month free for a limited time.
Taxes, fees, and other third-party charges will apply. See website for additional details.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Your Toyota's been through a lot with you. Traffic, rain, potholes, you name it. But it keeps showing up, mile after mile. So maybe it's time to give a little back. For a limited time at your local Toyota dealer, get 3 new tires and get the 4th for $1. Because a ride that's always there for you deserves to be taken care of. 3 tires, get the 4th for $1? Go on, treat your Toyota. Deal ends April 30th. Keep your Toyota a Toyota. Restrictions apply. Toyota and Scion vehicles only. See participating Toyota dealers for details.
Sacramento! Now you've got a place for all things dance.
The all-new Energy 100.5 HD2.
Where dance music lives. Dance vibes anytime and any place when you get the free Now 100.5 app.
Or listen at 100.5 HD2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Well, we can thank our friends at Trex Decking and Railing to be able to tell you what is on deck for today. Plenty of things going on in the world of sports.
Like what?
Like NBA playoff basketball and Major League Baseball and playoff hockey.
Sixers Celtics, Boston looking to close that out.
They will.
The Hicks.
Yeah.
Hawks Knicks. Tied
From French Licks.
The
doing tricks.
The Blazers. Portland and the Spurs. 3-1. Spurs looking to close that out. The A's playing the Royals. Out at the
First place A's.
First place A's. You going?
Not tonight.
Okay. You going at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
All right.
I remember I have this huge run differential.
What if they win tonight? A little more pressure tomorrow?
No.
Okay. Giants at Phillies.
Okay. Don Mattingly's debut.
And
Preston Mattingly.
Not the debut of Mitch, though.
Oh, Mitch.
What's up, Mitch?
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Mitch.
Jason,
What's
Chris,
up?
Kyle.
Hey.
Yeah, how are
you?
you?
Out there in Sacramento?
Yeah, all of us.
First of all, these playoffs, a lot of stars are kind of hurt. Yeah. I want this season to be cut down to 80, lower than 82 is the perfect number. But, we're missing some good players. I think the Knicks has a lot of pressure, and it's not Mike Brown's fault. First of all, I don't know how Bridges was worth 4 or 5 first-round picks, just like bang. And Brunson's a very good player, no D, and he's no AI. And one thing you mentioned about college ball, you get NIL money. Why are you betting? He would have gone higher than Ty Simpson if he came out. Take the next step.
Couldn't agree more, dude.
Yeah.
Could not agree more. When was the last time you made rice? Mitch?
Hello?
Yeah.
You guys still there?
Yeah, I asked you when was the last time you made rice. I know that's what.
I think the Lakers will close out tomorrow.
Okay.
Oklahoma is going to be living off that the Clippers blunder for years to come.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking my call.
Hey, thank you, Mitch.
I felt like you guys were communicating well.
I thought, sometimes people talk past each other.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking to each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
By the way, here's a fun stat for you, Jason Ross. Congratulations to Carnell Tate. He is now the new wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans. Went to Ohio State. He was the 4th overall pick in the draft. And the Ohio State University. And with that comes a pick 4 based contract, right? His rookie contract, he will make a total of $48.7 million.
Wow.
Yeah. That's $6.4 million more than the career earnings for Jerry Rice.
That doesn't seem fair.
Jerry Rice career.
So you're telling me.
I'm telling you.
He's going to have a career that's worth more money.
Easily.
Than Jerry Rice.
Put it in the bank.
Yeah.
$42.3 million for Jerry Rice, $48.7 for Carnell Tate.
Okay, here's what's scary.
The Shining.
Yeah.
With the two little twin girls and got me every time. Alien, when the thing comes out of the dude's stomach, freaked me out.
Pop-up things like that, yeah.
Don't like pop-up things at all. I don't like gore, but that's just gross. But when,
how scared would you be? Do you have a window in front of your sink?
Yes.
You're washing dishes at the sink.
Yeah.
At nighttime, boop, I pop up.
I would, honest to God, poop my pants. 100%.
That's the first thing you do?
No. First thing I do is go, ah!
Yeah.
But then the force of the would make things
scare the sleep out of you.
Yeah, it'd fill my britches. Okay. No, it would not be great.
Okay.
I don't like jump scares.
No.
I mean, I like them, but I don't.
I don't like them.
Not a fan. Or the one where the music's playing and you're following the person in the horror movie and they open the door super slowly and you're sure that something is behind the door, and then the door opens and there's nothing there, and the music stops, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then the person turns around. Ah! That's scary. What else, though? That was what you were going to say?
But I do like watching those on video. Like if there's a reel of people getting
Oh,
scared.
people getting scared? You know what rabbit hole I'm going down right now? Celebrities surprising fans of theirs. So like it was like this little girl was The Rock. This little girl was being interviewed before a Katy Perry show, and it was like, hey, what's your favorite Katy Perry song? And this and that, whatever, Katy Perry. And she's like, Katy Perry's the best, blah, blah, blah. And then Katy Perry's like right behind her, and then like taps her on the shoulder, and she turns around and just starts crying. You're like, oh.
Katie did?
No, Bob Costas.
He was there.
He was there randomly.
Very emotional.
Don't know why he was there.
The thing that would be scary is if I know athletes of the past think that athletes now, I've heard Doug say this, I've heard Henry say, it's like, man, I was born at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And they obviously did very well in their time.
Sure they did.
They made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Are we going to be at a scale where the current, like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is going to go, man,
I was born at the wrong time.
Someone that's going to make 70-something million a year.
Cooper Flagg III is now just signed a 5-year $1 billion contract.
Yeah, like, can you believe how much money these guys are making? It's like, can you
shut up, Shea.
I know we've moved the scale, but like,
I mean, that's where we're going. When does it stop?
Yeah, because remember, like the first $1 million athlete. Wow, someone's making $1 million.
I remember. I remember a time when you could buy an NBA franchise for $4 billion. Now the freaking Nashville Grizzlies are worth $41 billion. And that's cheap.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the global economy will crash before then.
Yay!
Here's my question. I'm not looking for nerd answers from the audience. I'm not looking for. Okay, let me be clear. I'm not looking for the real mathematical answer, which I know nerds are going to want to do. I'm looking for the colloquial, philosophical answer. Is the 70s and 80s millionaire now today's billionaire? And what I mean by that is, like, if you're like picking your kid up from school, oh, who's that? Well, that's Sandra. Oh, Sandra's parents are millionaires. It's like, oh my God.
They have a mansion.
Right. Like millionaires? I'll never be a millionaire. And I mean, million's a lot of money.
Absolutely.
But like, is that equivalent now billionaire?
Probably.
Golly. There should be.
It is 50 years ago.
I would say this. I think there should be millionaire. There needs to be something between millionaire and billionaire. Because I don't think it's billionaire. But like, there should be another term for 100 million.
Because you could technically have $1 million and you're a millionaire.
You're a millionaire.
And there's
that's it.
Who wouldn't take that?
Right.
But like, if you have 700 million, that's different scale than the millionaire.
You're not a billionaire, but you're just as set, pretty much. I mean, you would have to have a massive gambling / drug / broke uncle problem to blow $700 million. $1 million? That's you just buy a house and it gets hurricaned or something.
Because you're right. We have $100.
Yeah.
If that was the scale, the high end.
Yeah.
It's like, I got $40.
Right.
Okay. Well, you don't have 100, but 40's good.
It's great.
60. Like, we know the numbers make sense, but you're like, I have $3 million. Good for you. That's amazing.
I think
but that doesn't sound the same.
No, it doesn't.
Do you want the nerdy answer?
No. But go ahead. Yes. No, if it's fine.
No?
No, go ahead. Yeah. It's going to be something like the 80s equivalent of a millionaire is today's equivalent of like a 22 millionaire or something.
Let's see.
So in the literal year 1980, there were about 500,000 millionaires in the U.S.
All right.
Okay.
Today, there's about 1,000 billionaires. So there were 500 millionaires to one current billionaire.
Wow. Well, I want to be one.
A billionaire?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes.
You want to be a billionaire.
I'm not one of those guys, dude. I get it 100%. Dude, I'll figure it out. I mean, I'll figure it out with the bill.
Of course you would.
What I'm saying is, like,
that's not too much?
I would have so much fun. And not in the way you think. I've thought about it.
Okay. Well, here's the question.
Yeah.
You win, what's the big Powerball?
Yeah.
Powerball, but it's very public.
Yeah.
So everybody knows Carmichael Dave won, and it's whatever, absurd.
Yeah.
Gross amount of it, just $1 billion.
Okay, $1 billion.
You win whatever our lower versions of the mega ball. I don't know the other numbers.
Yeah, like it's 80,
Dave
82
snuck
million.
in. Nobody's really someone in California, in Sacramento, won $17 million. Oh, okay. And it's you without.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to tell me.
So would I rather have 82?
No, like $1 billion, like just a massive. And I'll give you a nice number, $17 million.
Okay, but that's private.
Very, like, nobody knows. I mean, you're going to tell who you want to tell.
Dave already has $17 million. That's
a good point, Kyle. I should have raised the scale.
Okay, this might be the wrong decision because somebody probably kidnapped me or something, right? But that aside, like if you told me like I'd live a full life either way,
same life.
Okay,
well,
the same lifespan. Yeah, I'm telling you why I take. Here's why I take the $1 billion, because my dream has always been to be just stupid rich like that, but be like for real Santa Claus.
That at $17 million.
I would want to go, like, if I was a billionaire, one of the first things I'd do is be like, give me every elementary school's lunch rolls and, like, the debt the kids have. And, like, I want to clear it. And then, like, what's next? Like,
that's not even a dent.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would want.
Even in the $17 million?
I would want to be like real Santa. Like, just secret Santa, though. Not take credit camera Santa.
Yeah, but we all know you won.
Yeah, but then you'd have to connect that to that. I'm saying, like, somehow some kid's house burnt down in Naples, Florida, and they have 6 kids, and they all want it. And then I have my people, my whole network of my foundation. It's like, hey, like how superheroes are, right? But like you have this big center with like the map of the United States on it. It's like beep, 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 beep. Oh, we have a thing in Naples. Little Billy wanted a PlayStation. All right, Jim, you're on it. Cool. Oh, do we have somebody out there?
I see how this works. Let me burn my house down.
I know. Then you have, if you burn your house down for a PlayStation.
Carmichael Dave Foundation.
I just feel like in the right hands, you could do so much.
Of course you could.
So you want to be like Jeff Bezos' ex-wife?
Yeah, but even then, I wouldn't. I really want it to be like a superhero where like it's a secret, though. That's the important thing. It has to be a secret
hero.
Yes, like super secret. Nobody knows ever. It just, we don't know what happened. We woke up and this PlayStation was on our backyard.
Miracle.
Yeah, it's a modern miracle. Oh, little kid, like here's the thing. Little kids that need surgery, but their insurances don't cover it or putting their, boom, done. Well, how'd that happen? Don't know. Anonymous. That would be my whole life. And that would be so fulfilling and awesome. I feel like that's the best life you could, like one
after the show. Like you start at 10.
Well, no, after I'm hanging out in my mansion, looking at poor people and being like, but then I do good
6 to 10.
Oh, yeah, no, but I broadcast from home.
Oh.
Sometimes. I built a studio. I built a sports bar downtown. Hey, Tom's. It's Dave's.
I got weatherproof TV.
That's right. And
so you'd have to drive even further from your house?
Nah, I'd live at. I'd get a place at the Sawyer that we could all hang
bullet
out.
Train.
Pre-show, we could have breakfast, and then wait, what?
A bullet train.
Oh,
what did you think I said?
I said bullet.
I don't know what.
Crosstalk with Matt and Kayla coming up next.
The NBA Draft Lottery is right around the corner. Will the Sacramento Kings secure the top pick for the first time in nearly 40 years? Will the coin flip loss come back to haunt them? What is the plan at the point guard position for Scott Perry and Doug Christie? We're about to find out. Stay locked into Sactown Sports 1140 and SactownSports.com for up-to-the-minute insight on all things NBA.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Is the crew on their way so we can fire up the grill?
Cabrito, arrachera. They're gonna love it.
Better go with birria and carne en su jugo. Classic Jalisco dishes with tradition.
That seasoning is great, but Northern Mexican-style meat speaks for itself. Let's make both.
Deal. And to boost the flavor, ice-cold Pepsi. Its sweetness pairs perfectly.
And to go with it, flour tortillas.
And corn ones too. Hey, carne asada deserves Pepsi.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
If your business depends on reliable vehicles, it's time to upgrade your fleet at myelkgrovechevrolet.com. We specialize in fleet pricing, bulk discounts, and fast approvals, so your team stays on the road and on the job. From work trucks and vans to fuel-efficient sedans and SUVs, we have the inventory, service, and financing to keep your business moving. Call or visit myelkgrovechevrolet.com today and ask about exclusive fleet savings. myelkgrovechevrolet.com. Driving business forward.
When a person is seriously injured, there's no substitute for the personal legal relationship offered by the local NorCal firm of Ashton and Price. From the first attorney meeting, every important decision is made with a direct consultation with, and I can't believe I have to say this, a real, live, experienced, flesh and blood local attorney. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton and Price, serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries with no fee until we win. For the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
There you go. See, he doesn't really hate you guys. He doesn't really hate you guys.
Kyle, turn my mic on.
Thanks, Kyle.
I don't
Thanks,
know if
Kyle.
mine's on either, or I can't
Yeah,
hear
it's
it.
on.
There,
It's on.
you can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
leaves him down for some.
Can you hear the music, Kayla? Oh, yeah.
So we didn't even get my clap.
Kayla,
We're-
Jason and Kayla are having to share a
Sharing a, what is it, headphone?
Dongle.
no. Oh well, a plug-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharing a plug. Good morning. How are you guys?
What?
How you doing?
Good.
Why did Alan just text message all of us?
Great.
Oh God.
Or he text messaged some group.
I didn't get one.
Driving to get my hair cut, so I'm locked into this crosstalk. I can't talk.
Driving to get my hair cut, and I'm locked into this
crosstalk.
what'd you say?
Crosstalk.
Crosstalk.
I don't know what I'm saying.
You know,
this
it's because
morning.
you're wearing a Nashville shirt.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite
Yeah.
hot yoga place there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
The
try to
yoga
find some
down
here.
in Nashville.
I'm not gonna yuck anyone's
band
yum when it comes to hot yoga or Pilates, but like, is the
Yeah.
appeal of that it's yoga and Pilates, but it's also hot?
yeah, I mean you detox.
That place, can I just say honestly, that it has to not smell great.
No, it
Everyone's
smells fine.
a sweaty mess.
No, because
doesn't always
it's
smell.
surprising that people who actually do hot yoga on a regular basis, who do the intense classes that I do, like
cool
you're
flex.
cleansing your body so much, like you don't have as much toxins.
Are you a sauna person?
Yeah.
Are you a steam room person?
I'm a infrared sauna, like the red light.
Yeah.
Hold on, can we back up? What
Yeah,
are the
what's the
signs?
difference?
What's the signs you just said? People that do more hot yoga have less toxins, so they stink less.
Yeah,
I feel
think
like
about
there's
it.
a logic
Because
there.
when you do come in,
sweat it out?
on a night that you maybe drank or something. Those are the times you will see that, or smell that.
Yeah.
Is if
So
someone
there's,
drank
like-
a lot the night before.
There's non-stinky sweat. Like
Yeah,
if your
for
health
sure.
Smell in general.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can.
Like, you
sweat.
think the NBA players stink?
Some of them, but,
Some.
but not all.
So
Yeah.
what stinks? At least
Drazen
this is my.
Petrovic.
This
You hear the
is my
story about
problem.
that? Yeah.
If you I don't know with you guys working out, but I don't stink when I work out in sweat. Now, if I'm nervous or I have a lot of anxiety and I sweat, then that is when you're more stinky. Prone to stinkiness.
Sweater.
I'm not either. I'm really not.
Are you?
I was when I was a kid.
I always assumed I would be.
Maybe Matt is just stinky.
Yeah, maybe. When I was a teenager, for sure, but It takes a lot.
I feel
for
like
me
if
to
you
smell
worked
them.
out and you were sweaty and then you stopped and you're still wearing the same clothes later, you're like,
Yeah.
But if like I was sweaty and I saw you were playing pickup baasbasketball, I'm like, I don't stink.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's like if you put out a bowl of mashed potatoes on the counter.
It's just like
it's gonna smell like mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
But 4 days later, it's gonna smell wrong, or rice.
If I smelled like fresh mashed potatoes when working out, I would be concerned.
Why are there not more colognes like that?
Mashed potato?
Like no, or like what if it was like, what is that? Bacon? That's exactly. Or cookies.
Thanksgiving dinner by Dior.
No, you're going too far
I
back.
think some people just have BO though.
Yeah,
and
no,
that's
oh,
just
for
like just
sure.
you can't
Just a thing.
help it.
My friend Willie, growing up, he was a big hairy bastard.
Oh,
and,
Willie.
and man,
Willie.
he could come out. You remember Pigpen in
Big Willie.
It was. He was 6'6". And about 290.
Damn.
And this is when we were
in fourth grade.
No. This is when we were all like 7.
This is such a fake story. My friend Willie, there's no shot.
6'6".
He's probably going to call him
My
right now
big
on
friend
air.
Harry Willie.
He's going to call him.
So
There he goes.
So yeah, 100% because he grew up with us. So the point is like he could get out of the, and one of my favorite people in the world, by the way. But hey, you're on the air. Hey, real quick. Hey, turn the music down, would you, real quick? I'm getting called out on the air here, so I'm not going to lead you into it, okay? I'm just going to say, somebody we loved growing up, one of our favorite people in the world,
not actually him,
didn't smell good.
Oh, okay. Are we going to embarrass him on the radio?
Oh, I already did.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I already did, I promise.
Does he have the initials Big Willie?
Oh,
Thank you.
Wait,
hold on.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, and I said he was about 6'5", 6'6", 285.
Oh, he was like a lineman for the Raiders.
Yeah.
He was like 6'5", 6'6". He was like 300 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah,
he was like,
for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, the worst bathroom I ever rolled into was, you remember this story, right? This is with Chris Guernsey. Where, remember when they had the buffet at Woody's on Marconi? So, dude, we went to the buffet, and then I was like talking to Willie's sister, I think Kathy, right, in the main house, and then I didn't know. I went in to use, because Willie lived in this little apartment next to it, and I went in to take a leak in his little bathroom. You remember this, Brett, right? And like legitimately, I almost threw up.
Oh, dude, bad move, dude.
It smelled like someone slaughtered a cow.
That's some bad stuff, dude.
But that's our boy. We love him.
When they team up together, you know what I mean? It's just like a whole nother degree of rancid.
We were on our way driving because his parents taught, his dad, Brett, you'll remember this, his dad taught at Washington State.
Oh, are you serious?
So Willie had a red Camaro, and it was Willie in the front seat driving, his sister Kathy in the passenger seat, and I was in the back rear passenger side, right? Now, you remember when JFK got assassinated and they had the magic bullet theory?
Yeah.
So Kathy had brought, you'll remember the story, Brett. Kathy had brought us, because we left at like 7 a.m. No, this makes sense, Matt. She brought donuts and chocolate milk for each of us to eat and drink before we went on the road. So we start driving, and the windows are down. It's a beautiful summer morning. I have my arm out the passenger side rear window, right? Willie does one of them things. Loogie's out the driver's side. You remember this story, Brett?
Oh, chocolate milk chunk loogie.
Thank you. Shoots his loogie out the driver's side.
Oh, no. And it
lands on my forearm on the opposite side of the Camaro while on the freeway.
Trick
it was
shot, Willie.
like the magic bullet. It was the magic loogie. Right?
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
All right.
That's so rad.
That's not the last time. All right. Love you, dude.
Oh, my God.
You too, brother.
Okay, bye.
So who's Brett?
Brett's my best friend all growing up.
Okay, so he knew Big Willie.
Oh, but yeah, Brett introduced me to.
That's the first thing he says. Oh, you mean Big Willie? Goes by Big Willie?
Well, I'd like to take a moment before you can pop the music up now. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
That's incredible.
I'm just looking for a public apology.
That's incredible.
I'm just looking for a public apology.
You took him down that road.
I did, because he called me out. I don't make stuff up.
Right.
I just thought Big Willie was the first thing that came to your head.
Big Willie Styles, one of the sweetest guys in the world.
Have they freed him? Free Willie?
Free Willie. We just talked about that yesterday with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Glad Alan was locked into this.
To this cross-tuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he loved it.
By the way, I mean, none of us smelled great. We were all a bunch of teenage boys.
Well, sure.
There was just more Willie to love.
Oh, by the way, you do stink in sports if you played hockey. My brother's
Is that a fact?
freaking hockey bag with his equipment.
Or a high school
sickest
football
thing
sideline.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Celebrity birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, do you work out? Not smelling great? Rub some Crumble Cookies on it. You smell great. Who's older today?
Happy birthday, Jessica Alba.
Ooh, she looks younger every year.
I think she's 49.
Is she? 47.
So I was thinking 46.
50.
Matt George is closest, 45 for Jessica Alba.
Okay.
Penelope Cruz.
Ooh, we got the pretty girls today.
53.
51.
I think she's 55.
I think you're right. I think
50.
Tie between Dave and Matt, 52.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Too Short.
Yes!
Yeah. Oh, remember earlier
I'm
we
too
talked
short,
to
baby.
Miach.
Yeah.
That's an honor. Too Short. Blow the whistle.
Oh, the whistle.
One of the 3 seminal hip-hop or rap albums of my youth. Life is Too Short. Still have every word memorized.
Such a good album.
Such a good album.
Oh, your youth? Then I'll say he's like 70.
Oh, dang, Kyle. Look at J-Rock.
Remember when earlier when he was saying Kyle's a stupid name and we defended him?
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong.
Want to go back on that?
Yeah, we were wrong.
It is a stupid name.
It is a stupid name. Too Short. Oh, God. I'm not going to like this.
51.
I don't think so.
No way.
I think Too Short's 60.
I was going to say 63.
Really?
He might be.
I think he's in his
Matt
60s.
might be closer.
That's insane.
Dr.
I think
Dre's
he's-
60
I think he's
something.
mid-60s.
We have a correct answer. It goes to Carmichael Dave.
Yeah.
Happy
That's
60th.
crazy.
I remember how
60?
it all began. I used to
Jay
sing
Leno.
raps to my East Side fans back then.
Oh, he fell down a hill.
I don't understand that.
His
Good.
chin's okay, though.
No. Jay Leno is 76.
78.
I still don't get it. 74.
I'll show you later. 79.
We have a correct answer. Carmichael Dave, 2 in a row.
Jeez.
Happy birthday. Dave, you should get this because you have publicly said, next to Will Clark, this is your favorite baseball player. Matt Chapman.
Oh, Mattman.
Chappie.
He's 32.
I think he's 31.
31.
Dave's right, 32.
Kyle and Dave are closest, 33 today. Happy birthday to John Daly.
Oh.
He golfs.
How old is his liver?
John Daly is
Yeah, right?
56.
61.
58.
63.
Matt's closest. He's born on the same day as Too Short, 60.
By the way,
Dang.
that's Carmichael's John Daly.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Happy birthday to
Ugh.
Spencer Hawes.
Boo. What an idiot.
Where's he from?
His butt.
His mama.
Got him.
Got him. So
let's see.
He's from
Spencer
Seattle.
Hawes was drafted
His
one
butt.
spot below Joakim Noah.
Oh, God.
What
Now,
an
he
incredible
did,
thing to know.
I think he
No,
stank.
'cause we
I think
wanted
Joakim
Noah.
Noah stank. From what
So?
I think I remember that. He was kind of stinky.
That seems like assumption.
Spencer's
And I like that.
36. 36.
he should still be playing then.
No, he wasn't good enough.
37.
38.
39.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Kayla Anderson, 38. Happy birthday, Barry Larkin.
Harry.
Well, he has a son who played basketball too, didn't he? Barry Larkin is 63. Great shortstop.
65.
64.
66.
Who said 63?
That would be me.
Close
He's
to
on a
62.
roll.
Oh, I am on a roll.
We'll end with Blake Bortles.
Bortles.
Blake Bortles, huh?
Yeah.
Blast from the past.
This will be a fun one. Go ahead. I'll go last here.
Cheating?
What are you
No,
doing
I
over
promise
there?
I'm not.
41.
I'm going to say 39.
He's not that old. He's like 32.
Really?
He was 2014 draft.
How much money did Blake Bortles make in his career?
Too much.
$52 million.
Very close. $48 million.
Jeez Louise.
Blake Bortles is, I don't know, 40.
Kyle's closest, 34.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he is young.
He's making a comeback. He's in his prime.
Of course. Where'd he come out of?
Was it Florida? It was one of the littler Floridas.
Central Florida.
Central Florida.
Oh, that's right. Get
You
your
know-
mind out of the gutters.
That's not a gutter. Well, what's going on?
I don't know.
We're not going to talk about cheese, okay? That's
What?
one
No.
thing.
If we want a promo, we better.
You're
I
not
know.
getting in the. Hey.
Well, maybe we'll talk about
Don't you
moldy
dare.
cheese.
I'm going to respond to
Thank
you
you.
responding to him.
That's fine.
About it's American.
Yeah.
Yes.
All I said was American cheese.
Disrespecting cheddar.
And Whitey said Gouda.
Is the
Gouda?
best melting cheese for cheeseburgers.
I don't like Gruyere.
But he missed the point. It's not that those cheeses aren't great. It's just Americans a great go-to for cheeseburgers and grilled
Right,
cheeses.
but it, not in the plastic, like cubes.
Well,
you know those.
What's the alternate? You
There's
talking
like-
about the peely?
Yeah,
What the? Well,
just like deli American cut.
More of that.
more of that. More with Kayla and the other